lights, camera, and one other third thing that I literally forgot. Sorry, that might be my best intro ever, so. Hello, how goes it, everybody? How are we on this fine Sunday? Normally the day I have off, obviously, as it is the Lord's Day, which I need to observe fully by staying in bed half naked for most of the day and, you know, doing as I wish. The way he intended. Probably, I don't know, I never asked him straight up, but like I'd imagine that's how he intended it. Let me strip down a little bit because I know it's gonna get warm in here during the recording session. And then I think we'll be all good to get started. It's a bit weird. It's been a minute since I've done a one-on-one stream. I've just been playing too much Marvel Rivals. Addiction's a hell of a thing, and all I'm doing is queuing up with friends. So I haven't had to like talk on my own. It's kind of why it's been so easy to stream it, right? It requires zero effort. I get FPS streamers now. I was like, how can they play COD all day? Brother, easily. They don't say anything. Do you know how easy it is to play a game for 12 hours straight when you're not saying a single word? Dude, it's so simple. So, I mean, like, I completely understand. I'm still trying to talk a, you know, good bit when I'm live. I clicked the button to ramble, so I'm going to be rambling going forward. Now, I guess to catch up, everybody up to speed, last time on Dragon Ball Z filler arc, you know, filling us in on what happened here. So, AKA recap, not filler arc, my fault. Incorrect nomenclature. Execute him. Guards. But last time we presented the heads of the people to in front of everybody, and Joanne got executed by Lord Forden of the church. If this does not mean anything to you, congratulations, you're probably normal. To me, what it means is that afterwards Luis was impressed by what we had done, by the head we had given him. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents. And he has asked to meet us one-on-one after the impressive showing of head we have given. So, we're about to go meet him there, and it's going to be on the outskirts of town and all that. Salt, I've done the unspeakable. Okay, go on. Do you have your third character, Lord? If so, it's a little unspeakable. So look at the giant balls floating. That's awesome. Me and who? Sorry, my fault. Stupid ass joke. Yeah, no, we can probably, I've re-downloaded Overwatch. It's honestly, they give people back the crumbs, they give people back the little scraps that they took away, and they all come crawling back. It's fucked up. They kicked us down the stairs, spat on us at our lowest moment, and now afterwards, they're like, yeah, but I'll cuddle you and you can be the little spoon, and we're all like, okay, kick me one more time. It's a messed up world in which we live. Overwatch is my dark romance. Want to head somewhere else? Then it's my little boat's time to shine. Hey, buddy, I think it's completely above average, personally. We're going to the Night Prowler. So you're the lot those brothers were talking about. I know the story. I'll take you there quick. Those brothers. Oh, probably the Parapis and the other person that were attendants to Luis. I can't remember their names. One was very tiny and the other one was very large. They're doing the Kevin Hart and The Rock kind of shtick, where one of them very small, unassuming man, other one big, large man. Comedy ensues, as you can imagine. Yeah, these guys.
Wow, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
These guys are about to pimp us out. You don't sit in seats like these. You don't sit in the blue velvet couch like this unless you're about to say, we got a proposition for you. Your body, our money. Thoughts? I've returned to my abusive ex, basically. It's kind of worse than that. It's like returning to doing heroin after being clean for 4 years. I don't really think we need to do it. I think we as a society can probably... Is it a little fucked up that the update looks so good? It is, because there's certain characters, Lucio, Zenyatta, who don't deserve to be stuck in Overwatch, okay? They deserve to be free. What about Ana? What about Ana? She's my favorite support. Fuck you. You're an asshole. Anti-heal fucked with the vibes so heavily that I can't even begin to describe the hatred that was in my heart the moment anti-heal was added into the game. What are you supposed to do when you play tank? Just sit there and take it like a good boy? Fuck that. Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming
it was
out.
you two.
Of course it was.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show.
I don't really think that's what he insinuated at all, actually. Maybe I'm the crazy one here. I've been called worse, but...
Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
All right. 5'2" in my mentions. What the hell are we
And you
talking about
want to
here?
talk?
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in, make some points for my own life.
Okay.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
Yeah, we could insinuate that from the fact that when we got on the boat, they said, "Oh, you're the one the brothers were waiting for." 5'2" is tall. Yeah, maybe to someone who's 5'1".
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that.
Ah, little Warhammer lore, the Magnus. I understand.
It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot.
Yeah, we're kind of the best ever doing it.
Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Long and hard is my specialty. Okay, everyone's staring upon us. Yep. We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub. Yeah, we walked directly into their territory, man.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
All right. I treat all tribes equally.
I treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much.
Yeah.
Ease off. You know, there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality.
Why would you? I mean, like, I can't fathom why you'd return to Overwatch. We just got rivals. We were this close. But I don't think that my guy had the conviction that I wanted from. Also, I need Stroll to shut up when I'm doing the pitch. No offense to Stroll. We love Stroll. Stroll's baby girl or whatever. He's slaying cunt or something. He's serving it. I don't think you slay it. I believe you serve it on a silver platter, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe somebody who does serve and or slay could help me with that one. But buddy, we gotta ease up a little bit. You're scaring the hoes, because they now are like, all right, man, they're suspicious of us for no reason, because that is truly what I want, but it's because I'm also an Elder. And then you're coming in here like, yep, we want everyone to be equal. All right, buddy, you're from one of the 2% classes. Not even that. You're from a royal family. They're not gonna believe you. Scratched an itch that Overwatch left, and now the Goblin Mask is calling me. I know, it's fucked up.
You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
How do you
the
figure?
Pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
Okay.
You'll answer the question from me too.
Yeah.
Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm in love with Juno. Fuck yeah. I don't like Forden or his
I don't
church.
like Forden or his church.
Yeah.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is.
Yeah, it's called knowing the audience you're with, putting on the correct mask, okay? You gotta make sure you're making jokes appropriate to the people you're surrounding yourself with. I realized I put my hand up and did like a mask thing, but it makes my rat model grow really tall because it can't track my face for a second. One of these days, I'll just fucking stream face cam on. Full nude, full frontal. Hell yeah.
But you had a Sanctoress publicly executed so you could
Yeah.
get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
Did I have her
We
executed?
don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs.
Yeah.
That's all.
Stroll, doing a lot of my talking. Maybe you'll be the king, buddy. I've seen people I have played Overwatch with been inactive for over a year.
Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much.
Yeah, what can I say? We
Already
got other
more
medals to us as
accomplished than
well,
that
like
Gladell ever
steel.
did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
I would say that you already know that, seeing as we had a Sanctinist executed in front of everybody.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating
Yeah.
that. For now. Get in.
Hold on, let me double check to make sure the YouTube stream is up and live. It is good. Sorry, I just really have to make sure with these VODs, because like the full playthrough like this, I really want to make sure it's archived in case anybody ever wants to watch it. Okay. Get Ardel's blessing.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society.
Interesting. Seems to me like maybe you guys shouldn't be serving the reincarnation of that funny German man. I understood the thought process, like the guy who's all about eugenics and executing people. I don't know if I'd be serving him if you were like, you're right, the minorities do need help. I just don't think that it's a great idea, personally. Fidelio. That's just me. We have different opinions on this, obviously, but...
Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis.
Or me.
We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Yeah, I don't really like joining the Luis Dick Rider squad. Oh, damn.
Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
The Caradrius. All right, hey, if that's the best name you could come up with, we'll go with
No
it.
funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates.
So are we, almost. I feel like if I opened Destiny 2, it'd be the same. Yeah, you gotta keep that one sealed, buddy.
We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord
What?
Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
Do I? Like our friend Grius, who tried to assassinate him. I remember it well. Like, why would they assume we know how that
Finally
ends?
have access to Luis's headquarters.
Not free access, but sure.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Okay, Gallica.
Wait, me?
No, man, I just thought it'd probably be best if we sent Stroll off. Nobody will notice him. He's known as the master of stealth and assassination, so that'd be really good. I mean, honestly, Heisman could work, but they're gonna notice the UG is
No
gone.
one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
Why don't we stuff Gallica in my duffel bag whenever we're meeting with somebody so that they don't know we have a fairy? Just my thoughts.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Well, it's not exactly that, because we're still infiltrating
Once
to
we're
go
in the
talk with them.
Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I straight up see no world where this is a good plan. Well, we're gonna walk in and they're gonna be like, well, make yourself at home, look around anywhere you'd like, and then you can start doing any kind of nefarious No, we're gonna meet with Luis and get out. That's almost definitely it. But hey, he already likes us more than Glowdell. Not hard. Rejected from Hot Topic. It's already sunset. Time flies so fast. Luis is going on the Reddit. Oh fuck, how did they say it? Caradrius is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take the ferry to get us there. Hey, ferry. He also looks like he drives a boat. Anyways, dumbass joke. Warship Harbor. Yep, precisely where I would like to go. Let me up the volume a little bit on what's getting audio captured for you guys.
Incredible.
Let me know if the audio is kind of like low or if it needs to be changed at all. Wow, it didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner is huge. You know what else is massive? Jump cut to Ninja's face.
Hey!
Oi, over here, keep your heads out of the cloud, will you? Just waiting, you bumpkins can fawn over the Corredigators all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway. What with the Sorry, it's the high class ball that I've never been invited to, all right? The only balls I get invited to play with, I'm not allowed to talk about on Twitch. Or probably in the United States within the next coming months. Hey, Bess, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give you the grand tour. You guys want my guess? And you can say if I'm right or wrong here. Fidelio and his brother are getting backstabbed by Luis, but they don't recognize it yet because their interests are not aligned with each other, okay? Now, they think they are. They think Luis wants to make everybody equal. We know Luis just wants a state of the strong where you could say everyone's equal in that state, but like the issue is if you're a weak Elder, you'll get treated just as fairly as a weak anybody else, but it's not fair treatment. It's just going to be like a survival. It's going to be a pyramid of hierarchy with strength at the top. I don't think Fidelio and his brother are really all about that. So I think that we're gonna get them on our side and we're gonna betray Luis. That's my guess.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it? And here I was about to say, you don't lecture me with your $30 haircut, but honestly, it's seeming like that might be a mistake now. Not shy about making threats, we'll stay on his good side, okay? Let's not test his patience. Hey, why is our fairy talking, Gallica? Isn't the entire plan to make them think, oh, Gallica's not here? Is that not the entire idea? Also, I've never really looked at my design that closely from the front. The double belt goes hard. I know one's like an actual, you know, more holster style belt. Then we have our, oh, I guess we have three. We have 3 straps on us. And all I need is 1 strap on in me. So, I mean, I guess I understand where they're coming from.
We're off.
Anyways, we're off. Yep, in many words, we're off to see the wizard or whatever.
Check this out.
Surely there won't be any kind of fighting here. Look over there, entrance to the runner. They sure are all posed up exactly like this is about to be a dungeon with fighting in it. It's really weird that they're all posed up like that, wouldn't you say?
Got it.
And here we are. Go on in. Don't wander off. Until you get used to it, this place can be a real maze. Wow. Sure does seem, potentially to me, like there might be a dungeon of sorts that could occur within here. Perhaps. I'm not saying I'm the best, you know, at detecting literary device.
Yeah?
What the hell is my sword, dog? I'm playing Monster Hunter. Wow, there's so many soldiers. Suppose we should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched. Like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall. Look at all the soldiers here. It's making me nervous. They're the ones who caught Lord Luis's attention. Blind me, wonder if they're just here because the Magnus brothers. Anyways, fucking enough from the peanut gallery. All right, once this turns into a dungeon, each and every one of you is getting torn asunder by my blade. The reception room's on the top floor. This lift will get you there. I guess I am covering the text a little bit. Let me just shimmy ever so slightly 2 inches to the right, which can be a lot, I promise. What was that? Happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism. Keep the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts and they're actually assassins. Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around. Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. Hey guys, I think we are best friends. I know Basilio and Fidelio were like, guys, we're not friends yet. But now that we're walking in, they're like, and in case you're wondering, here's all of the secrets. Every Monday, we like to do a little potluck. It's a bonding activity. We don't view each other as an army. We're more like a family around here. It's kind of why we have them work 9 to 9 every day. You want to walk freely around the runner? Then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit first. Another ranking system has been added. Now we have to worry about our popularity and the key ranking. Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, as it navigating this place may provide difficult without those in our possession. We'll need to acquire them then. Oh, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourself? Hey, quit the gossip and get on already. Hey, guys, can we not be like the single most suspicious group of people they've ever seen for a second? Maybe don't whisper we have to steal a key directly in front of the 2 people who are telling us about the keys. I mean, that's just my 2 cents on it. That's why I'm not the infiltrator and they are. I just don't really think we had a great plan going about this one going forward.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I'd thought. Thank you, Stroll. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. Now, what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys into ranks now? These kids are all new recruits. That's all it did there. They'll show at the exhibition. Used to be that you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men. They got Lord Luis's approval. That's not enough for you? I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal. What? These pissants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We can settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls. Oh, leave it out, Zonath. Get your arse back to your post. That's an order. Just get this through your tiny head. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days till you run home. Tails between your legs. Not all of us have tails, buddy. Man, that match brought back memories. How many slurs did you say? It's coursing back through you, the muscle memory. It's like when you take that first sip of water after 24 hours and you feel it go throughout your entire body. I don't normally go that long, but you understood the idea behind it. Just gonna stand there, or are you gonna move? Come on. Yeah, you guys really run a tight ship around here, dude. By tight, I mean... And by tight, I mean precisely not tight. No, like actually. Dude, they mouth off to you like that? That's crazy. That's absurd. You need better sergeants. Oh, also, by the way, just in case my stream abruptly cuts out, I'm saying this right now because my power is flickering a little bit. It's insanely windy where I live right now. There's a chance like a power line gets taken out or something. I believe my apartment all has underground power lines, so I think I'm good, but I don't know. None said, one heard. We're so back. And this would be Lord Luis's quarters. Just a reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
All right.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter. It is very, very windy. Yeah, well, I mean, the light in my room is flickering right now, which is why I bring it up. Just in case, because if it trips this, I mean, like, I'd lose the progress that we just had here, and I don't know what I'd do. I guess next stream, I'd scrap the YouTube one, and we'd probably come back if my power does cut, but I doubt that it will. I'll try looking around for this formula. Plankton in every episode of SpongeBob. Be careful, lots of sharp eyes about. I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope. And just like that, Gallico is written out of the game, never to be seen again.
A beautiful city, Briarhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect.
See, this guy is evil, but he's not a monster. You can identify as whatever you want around Luis, and he's gonna respect you, all right? The identity is what matters more than the physical appearance. That's my goat right there. Hey, we can call him a villain, but he's not a monster.
Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm.
Yes, I remember that like it was yesterday. First history book I read here. Oceana's navy, okay. Sure. If Uchronia hadn't chosen to yeah.
Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive.
So real, probably? I don't really know. I think he's just doing like the evil guy monologue. Luis looks like Griffith 2.0. Yeah, but he's not a monster. Okay.
You wish to join my
he's just a
ranks.
villain.
I need ask little else.
Okay. My man. We should walk over, dap him up, and that's that.
Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most.
Ooh.
And I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
All right, this guy, ooh, he's flipped this script on us. We were about to play chess together, and he took the black pieces when I had assumed he would take the white ones just based off of his outfit.
Here we go.
He's testing us. What do I ask? I really want to ask him, did you kill the royal family? Instead of what's your plan against Forden. Asking what's your plan against Forden, to me, is not optimal. And the only reason I say that is Forden is his #1 enemy. So if I ask what your plan against Forden is, he's gonna immediately think these motherfuckers are spies from Forden. They were even willing to give up one of their Sanctus just to get these guys to have my attention. If I ask, so are you and Juna ... which is the bottom option, I don't need to know that. I actually don't even care at all. But did you kill the royal family is an interesting question to hear his take on.
Did you kill the king and prince?
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest until his mortal husk entered the casket.
My goat, okay. What if I did is probably his answer. Yeah, but like this is interesting, right?
Then you don't deny it. I never sought to. I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it, but I've heard nothing.
He also looks like that one guy from Devilman Crybaby. You mean Satan? You mean Lucifer? Yeah, I guess he does kind of look like that guy. You think Louis Cypher over here looks like Lucifer? Sorry, Sorry. That's probably a twist they're gonna get to at the end of the game. This guy's the devil, by the way, 100%. Now, I have no confirmation of this. This is purely me looking at his horns and the whiteness of him and thinking that his name being Luis, sounding like loose, like Luis, because, okay, Lucifer is like a classic, haha, he's Lucifer, and Luis starts with Lou. I'm not saying 100% it's confirmed, but still, you don't find that out until the end of the show. Spoilers. Spoilers for Devilman Crybaby. Behind. I never saw it though. I presume Forden would be more than happy.
Man who preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice.
Okay.
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful.
No, you don't mean
Assembled
that.
company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
Oh, you. Oh, you.
We are much obliged.
Oh. Our heart goes out to you. Guys, you have to understand. They're just saying that they really like Luis and think he's cool. And also, if we take the other context into it, it's because when you think about it, this is kind of a lot like Rome. So in many ways, what they're doing is more like a Roman kind of They cut away. We all know what they did with their hand right afterwards. What the hell are you giving me?
Is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
Yeah, man, not swapping STDs with everyone that's been here. I know you guys don't know what those are yet. Trust me, in about 200, 300 years, they're gonna be a big deal, okay?
A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
I don't know
Watch
about
yourselves,
all
though.
that.
If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
Oh, Joel. Well, you know me.
You hesitate.
No?
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray.
Yes, they do
Power
lead people
and
astray.
order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Seems we have no choice.
Good.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this
See,
city. It seems a fine
French
opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
you talk, no offense, Luis, by the way, my king, my glorious king, who I'm currently serving. And you're currently serving, might I say. You kind of talk like a 6th grader who found a thesaurus. If I can just like, or you read one Game of Thrones book. We don't gotta be like this.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
I sure
As
do.
my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Thanks, man. We're gonna go back to sleeping on the barn floor with bugs. Really happy to be part of the ranks, by the way, Luis. I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Yep, it's a great thing to wonder. Am I gonna get to play as her? Oh, it's peak time. They're gonna let me fly around. I feel
this
it.
area feels any different.
Men
from
want
the
one
rest.
thing. This is why I hate video games. They appeal to the male fantasy. Me flying around as a little fairy.
I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Do people, are they
Boy
blind?
candidate here already.
Yeah.
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
Lethargic Soldier's a good name. I haven't Basalt has. Yeah, no, Edge Runners is really good. 3 recommendations, Cyberpunk, Nimona, and Dorohedoro. We have seen Dorohedoro. That's the one that's, the CG threw me off for a bit. But once I was able to get past that, I really liked it. It was good CG, though. It wasn't like bad animation. It's just kind of, it's very different from what I'm used to. So I was kind of, refining my palate a bit to enjoy the animation. But I did like that one a lot. That's the, what was he? Was he an alligator head? I think he was. Yeah, I believe. Did we finish Doro? Can't remember 100%.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way. I have to hide.
It shouldn't be that hard. You can fly. You could just fly up, man. Didn't have to go for the vent tech. Among Us style. Holy shit. Literally venting.
Is this the other side of that door?
Which is also... No.
Never thought it'd lead to a place like this.
Which is also what I do to my therapist every week. Literally venting. They always call me the imposter because of it, I think. Either that or they say I have imposter syndrome. I don't really know what it means. I just know I love Among Us.
This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here.
Me formula.
Is someone coming?
It's normally what that means. Giving them the countdown and everything. Oh.
Figures they'd show up now.
Hmm?
Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Gallica. I know that she's not an international super spy like me. Have these thoughts in your head, sweetheart. You don't have to say them out loud. Not every head thought has to be vocalized aloud for other people to hear.
Lady Juno, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well... I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you hear. How awkward for us both.
Maybe I should have asked about them. Because, like, what are you talking?
Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Alright. So, I feel like Gallica could probably talk with her. Because she doesn't seem all in on the Lord Luis train. Hopefully she does...
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between.
Never mind, Gallica, you talking out loud has transferred the virus to her. I'll take it.
I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell?
Ooh.
Is that the formula?
The formula. So that's how they make the Krabby Patties around here. Should probably fly
Just
in.
my luck. I can't carry out something that big.
Well, didn't we assume it would at least be a sheet of paper in size? Why is she hovering over the edge instead of slightly peeking over it? She's a super spy. I wouldn't expect you to understand. But now, actually, you don't know where. What? I mean, you just kind of don't, though.
Good. You've got the man's eyes on you.
A little more than that.
We can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
We noticed while we could get directly in the guts of Luis, I don't think that was the plan.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, she's fine. She's coming home right now.
It
Yeah.
seems you worried for naught.
They had to do the convenient timing. And she found it.
You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right?
Everyone.
I found where the formula is.
I feel like the English language has too many innuendos. Like, why is it so easy to make an innuendo out of almost anything that's said? It shouldn't be. We should have, like, more options for our words, so our vocabulary isn't so limited to haha that links back to sex, right? But saying someone's bursting with good news, I mean, you made it too easy. You're actually asking for it. That's not even walking into it. That's slowly pitching me the ball directly in the set. I know I can hit this one out of the park. It's not fair.
I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Okay. Cool.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
No, I don't want to say that Gallica's effort was for nothing, because that's not very fair to her, right? What I'm gonna say, I think I could have made a pretty educated guess that the formula we were looking for that had a magical spell that was going to undo the prince's curse, Luis would have kept in his private quarters. Like, that makes a lot of sense because he doesn't want anyone else seeing it. Also, when I asked if he killed the prince and the king, he only answered about the king and said nothing about the prince. Now, in fairness, it's because he hasn't killed the prince. He just cursed him eternally and is, like, I think slowly draining his life essence or something. He's using absorb / leech life / leech seed, whichever one's your favorite Pokemon move.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
You can also tell the people that she probably is on our side.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky.
A rat would have been a better spy. I always am. I played Dishonored. That's the difference. I know Swarm of Rats plus Possession.
To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one.
Yeah, there's
Luis's
no...
private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks.
That
the
is
crew
coffee.
quarters, either the starboard
My
or
favorite
port
Pokemon.
corridor, and the bridge.
Yep,
It
sounds
looks
about
like
right.
He's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
Right.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
So then what are we going to do in the meantime? Apparently the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning this runner are bound to have duties in the
He
town
would
that
have us
day.
debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
There's probably some magic that makes it a copy
Maybe
of
if
you.
we just excuse ourselves for a short time?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to fly, Stroll.
We've got plenty of time to prepare.
But I don't think
Securing an
he's going to
infiltration
see it
route,
that way.
Finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance.
Okay.
On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Probably Heisman. He's the only other
Have
one who's
anyone in
fast.
mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
Yep, that's precisely who I was thinking.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
So you're gonna really need to walk me through this one, buddy. So that's why terrorists always choose important days? You're setting me up for the easiest joke of all time, and I refuse to hit this home run out of the park. You're setting me up for... Look, just know that the joke you've set me up for is way too easy. Okay? Because... Oh, God, it's too simple. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, but you know precisely the one on September 11th that I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm not gonna make the joke. You can connect the dots yourself. Fill in the Mad Lib, buddy. I've given you all the tools you require.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
Yeah.
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
Or we just say that Heismay despises parties or something. It's not like he knows Heismay on a personal level. The two of them aren't old drinking pals.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll have to make it work or you'll be in more danger than I. Realistically, we should send someone else, but you'll be in more
the ones
danger.
in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here.
I don't know if I'm just like an overly trusting person. But I feel like we could just like ask Juno about it and she'd just get it for us.
We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Yeah, man, our luxury inn. Surely the small cylinder we sleep in on the runner is more comfortable than whatever's going on here. By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength. He was rather full of himself, yes? Sergeant Zant, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder, he might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors. That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I doubt he'd simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning.
Got it?
Success of our infiltration depends entirely on our preparations after tomorrow. Don't worry, as long as we work together, we'll find a solution.
May I speak?
The day of the prince's awakening may be nearer than we realize. We've got our preparations before the soiree. The songstress has been in Luisa's private chambers, not that I would judge her, I suppose. All right, man. You said judgmentally, Dumbledore said calmly. At any rate, the operation begins tomorrow. Rest well tonight. Oh, sorry, it was that bad. I was trying to take the wrong one. I was trying to take the one that looked comfortable and off the floor. Of course, me as the leader, throw me in the sack of shit on the floor.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I think the age of a new king is pretty fucking good at art because it is drawing nearer every single time I go to bed.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luisa's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. It would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
So,
If we mean to attack, a decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare well.
Yes.
Luisa's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table. This is a new challenge. This is a challenge unlike any we've faced so far. Right, so the situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. This is Persona 5. You will need to keep your battles short, defeating officers within a certain number of turns. You'll also need to send a calling card to make sure that they know their heart is about to be stolen. All officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen their abilities to give yourself a fighting chance.
Then,
Maybe we can dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit. Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. All right, they've given me complete control. We have until the 13th, I think they said.
Let's focus.
The 12th, sorry. The infiltration route must be secured so Luisa's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. We can steal the curse formula. The prince's curse can be lifted. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms. An inclement weather condition may occur around Vilehaven. Meet with your allies in Warship Harbor to infiltrate Luisa's Gauntlet Runner. The interior of Luisa's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas: the crew quarters, the starboard corridor, the port corridor, and the brig. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the brig in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you gain access to Luisa's quarters by you need to gain access to Luisa's quarters by the day of the soiree. Luisa's Gauntlet Runner, huh? So what am I? Am I insane? What am I doing then? I know you have to get an infiltration route, but I need to do it the night of. So am I able to do everything on day 1 like I normally do, and then we're just free to do whatever we want afterwards? Because if so, we'll just do that. I'll just go through and do the entire dungeon. But if not, then I gotta know what I'm actually doing. All they said is this one's very different, but then they proceeded to describe it like it was exactly the same and went, you've got to do everything before the deadline. Yeah, that's how we've played the game. Gonna be wild when JRPGs go AI. I mean, like, okay, dude, so there's AI voices that are out there, right? And people keep going, AI voices are getting better and better. It's actually scary how good they are. They're gonna replace voice actors someday because they're just getting that good. And then I'm like, oh shit, let me listen to some of the best AI voices. Surely this is about to sound insane and change my entire worldview of how I have previously thought of AI as a tool that will sound horrible. And then it sounds like it's the Safeway self-checkout with the way they have enunciation. They're like, today we are going to, and I'm like, that's not how we talk, man. Still a ways off from that one for sure.
All right,
Gonna be a while before we're replacing anybody with those ones. Definitely a couple more years on the chopping block at least. They need to keep cooking it up. I don't think Elon Musk's Grok is ever gonna be there, but that's, I mean, more just having to do with Elon Musk than anything else.
What should I do?
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children? What did you do? Who starts a conversation like that? That's absurd. What the hell? Get a better opener. That is not getting you anybody matching back on Hinge. Same thing with AI art, it's just soulless. Can I ask an honest and genuine question? Does AI art always create anime women with big breasts who are covered in water? Or is it just that there's a lot of art out there of anime women with big breasts who are covered in water? So the AI was like, it's what the people want. I gotta learn this. Because every time someone's like, AI art is getting outstanding. It's literally just like an anime woman standing randomly in a city. They're inexplicably wet and their hands are behind their back, because if it tried to generate their hands, you'd be able to tell within a fraction of a millisecond that it was AI art. And then you still look at it, everything just feels too glossy and wet, and you still know it's AI art. But still, they're trying, probably.
Huh?
Sorry, Blood and Children? My favorite game. Yeah, and the city landscapes always look like ruins. Yeah, they definitely don't look lived in. But then again, if you've ever gone to New York City, you know it's not too far off from the truth. Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition. One that looked the same age as... They say you've been traveling across the country, helping those in need. If that's true, may I ask for your aid as well? During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. Needed special medicine to save them, but the shop's stocks are exhausted and I can't make it myself. It requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. I'll get them. You'll do it, truly? I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistle berry. It grows in the Gracia forest. Gracias, de nada. Sorry. I listened to that new Drake song where he wants to meet de padre or de madre. It really helped me brush up on the old Spanish on that one. I was in New York with my friend Luigi, but he disappeared at night. Yeah, he was probably innocent though. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place first. An informant may know more. One dragon thistle berry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I'll need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it.
Let's give it a shot.
No deadline. Guys, I'm starting to think that it's not urgent that they get these berries. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm starting to think I can take my sweet ass time. This must be Gracias Forest. Hey, de nada. There should be places to park the runner between the trees. As you say, as you were.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
Honestly, walking through NPC towns in games, it really does give off the feeling of being in a United States of America town. And the only reason I say it is because every time I'm making a step, I just hear like, well met. Hey, watch where you're going. And stuff like that with every other step, or huh? And if you ever walk and somebody will just be on the phone, they'll hang up, keep walking, take 4 more steps and just go, motherfucker, and then just keep walking. It's so funny. Whenever I hear people do that, I'm like, yeah, honestly, maybe the games aren't so wrong with their NPC behavior. Because I hear them and I go, no one does that. And then I walk outside and damn, I'm proven wrong.
Greetings.
Oh, it's overfamiliar, man. Well, visit my friend Slices. What a pleasure. But why in the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger, but you visited Night Prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off, little man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want from us? Well, I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on a loan. But even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishkia noble, whereas I am but a humble parapet entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me. But he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. It's the kind of man he is. This is Cuculus. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. I'll handle it. Ah, listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishkia fellow, positively dripping with disdain for us common folk. Can't miss him, I'm sure. I'll be here. You just need to let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Give it a shot.
Might be in the Varvareno Coliseum in Area Front Wharf.
All right.
All right. In Area Front Wharf. Nope. Sorry. Not real. Not a real place. Hate to break it to you. It's not there. Never forget what they've taken from me. Literally the Coliseum that they were just talking about. Hold on. Let me read that again. Maybe I misread it. Quests. He is in the Varmarino Coliseum in Area Front Wharf. No deadline, but it takes 1 day. Does not take 1 day because I'm here right now. Is this the Coliseum right here? Because this guy seems like him. Executing Sanctionist Joanna, the Sanctus charge fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. Talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. This guy watches Rick and Morty. You can just tell by the way that he calls people true intellectuals. Of course it's important. Oh, you're that elder, and of course you'd say that. You and yours would be the first to die. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here I shall bestow a gift upon you. I received the magical future from Julian. It's a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read in the runner when you're free? And people say it's pointless to just talk to random people. Every interaction you have is a transaction. Get it twisted. You should look at every single personal relationship you have with somebody else based upon what you are getting out of it. Get it twisted. An interpersonal relationship with somebody that just provides you with comfort and friendship is not enough. What materialistic benefits are you getting from being friends with somebody and associating with them? That's what you have to ask every time you talk to somebody. Watch this. You're the one from the exhibition, aren't you? Good work uncovering that scandal. Boy candidate exposes church's dark side. The headlines write themselves, which is actually a huge problem. Do you have any idea how busy I've been trying to come up with this or trying to cover up this incident? See, right there, I gained nothing from talking to him. That makes him a low value person who I won't remember. I'll remember the guy who gave me something for free. That's a high value male right there. Hey, have you heard about the song Juna sing before? People love to talk about her looks, but they're missing the real appeal. Just listen to her and you'll understand. She sings like it's like it's starting in a battle. Can't imagine what it kind of life let her to sing the way she does. Neither you or I can imagine. No, sir. Sorry, he was just called Fast Talking Soldier, so I kind of wanted to get into the character a little bit. It's just kind of who I am. Saw your performance at the exhibition, blimey, or something else. The tavern folk just couldn't stop blathering on about you, bringing a sanctionist as your mark. But framing a UG for the crime, sure, is nasty. Not so unusual, though, probably. No, sorry, you're also a low-value male, my man. Same with the other guy who's the fast-talking guard. Damn, that bastard cheated me. Hey there, elder kid. You look too naive to know the first thing about betting, but I can still tell you think gambling, that gambling stall is cheating people, too. Definitely cheating. Right, you were scammed, too, weren't you? I'm going to expose their schemes, mark my words. Phew. When did you use to calm me down? Thanks, kid. Tell you what, let me give you something interesting about the Merchant's Bazaar beer. Small one, mind you. As long as the weather holds up, they host diving competitions there. You take advantage of everything the ocean has to offer while you're in Brylehaven. I don't like saying, look, that next one, that's too British for me, okay? I can't say that sentence, sorry. That's what I should have done instead of gambling. This guy's got problems. First of all, Gallica, gambling is a solution, not a problem. That's strike one. But the competition sounds interesting. Maybe you should check it out when you're free. Maybe I should. The exhibition on the, with the exhibition on, the other ends are full of revelers. All that carousing and yelling. It must be impossible to get any rest. But it's nice and quiet here, isn't it? So quiet you could hear a pin drop. We're a unique little inn in that respect. Yeah, I guess, man.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
I love how loud he is when he says, well met, eh? I like that guy. I don't think this is where I wanted to go. So I'm trying to look for Marvarana Arena in Arena Front Wharf. That's what I was looking for. Brylehaven Arena Front Wharf. Oh, damn it. Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's moaning in pain or pleasure. We don't know. I mean, is it the dead guy on the floor? They must have been killed at the Coliseum. How can they just dump bodies outside like this? Okay, good. He wasn't moaning in displeasure. He's just dead. Those are the bug old man. Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm stomach. Ooh, none other. Why are you here?
Truth be told.
Oh, I'd intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place. But after running into you young grubs, I long to see the outside world again. Just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly from there. Why, it was no trouble at all. So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd like to take them off your hands. A glowing bug? I feel like we captured at least one. This is it, a genuine golden beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Thanks for the Arcane Dragon Blood. Arcane Dragon Blood restores the Magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet. Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. The entomologists are going crazy over this one. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find any more golden beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear the familiar chittering in the area, take a quick look. Collect 12 of them and I'll give you this Venomore charm next. I mean, sure, if we find any more golden beetles along the way. Gold beetles you acquire can be exchanged. The more gold beetles you collect, the better items you'll receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you go. How many are we up to right now? See, you've returned. Have you found any? Yep, we found some more of the bugs you're looking for. Hand over the gold beetles. Let me see. You don't have quite enough. If you collect more insects, perhaps 6 will do. I'll give you this. I'll return you if you collect a total of 11. Okay, so we currently have 5 more on me. They just dropped a body there. What the fuck? Well, you know, the arena goes crazy. Oh, it's the man in pain. Oh, I really overdid it this time. Brother, I've been there, all right? You're on the Taco Bell app. You're telling yourself you can do one more meal. Shit's rough, all right? Look, I get it. Eyes are bigger than your stomach. Hey, you there, you don't have that medicinal herb on hand, do you? Got my arse kicked. Sure.
God bless you.
Oh, thank heavens, you just became my best friend.
Thank you.
Still hurts a little, but it's all right now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else was willing to help me, even though I was suffering. You're the only one, so please, take this as a reward. Briny threads and tailbait. You shouldn't have. Even though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped. Yeah, I don't really feel precisely the same. I kind of feel like it doesn't matter if I... Oh, hey, by the way, there's an insect emitting strange light. I obtained a gold beetle. It's as though it's so you can guaranteed have one for the guy right below you. What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... Hold on. You're the candidate everyone's been talking about from the exhibition. Your face is stuck in my memory. Wow, Root, what do you mean saying we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? Why, I'm the most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. 1 million more beers to go then. Sounds like good stuff, but Slices need a few more years before it can drink. So we'll see you around. Hold on there. So you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble that being a skill, not chance. So I've got a task that I need help with. I'm looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it. Either way, you'll get something good out of it. Throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you say? What am I looking for?
Amazing.
You sound confident enough. All right, here's the deal. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who ever owned the cup died under mysterious circumstances by now, and nobody can say if the cup even exists. That's a great question. A cup that kills its owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip, and which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
Locate the Chalice of Legends and deliver it with no deadline, and we will get 1 miraculous mead. You have the casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues on where this Chalice of Legends is? Well, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its last owner still refused to let it out of his grasp. Some folks reported being attacked by that same ghost. Not that I've been able to find him myself. But you're a candidate, eh? Going up and down the countryside in that runner of yours? Seeing your fair share of monsters and secrets. About the bounty. That makes sense. It's already attacking people. There might be a bill up to take it out. Let's head to the recruitment center, see if there's any information on a bounty. I mean, shit, it's a tough sell. Go kill a ghost? That's gonna be a rough one. Maybe if they've got like extra salt lying around, but this is at the age where salt was worth more than gold. Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Get out of my sight. Sounds like we found our Pompkus Ishkia. I bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for, but he won't give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something to get his attention. You know me, I trust? Have I seen you before? Ah, you're the candidate who offered up a noble's head at the exhibition. Elder or not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered. Bring up the deed or try a different topic. Such a tawdry arena, this. I beg your pardon, you would mock the sublime artful fights? I prefer real fights. I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures?
Amazing.
Got him on the hook, but what story? Ever tasted a giant sandworm? Why would I ever want to? We've got his attention. We need the real source. It's not. That's it. Come back when you act on something worth it. If you visit the legendary tower north of the city, for instance. Legendary tower, you think the informant might have something about that one. Okay, so that's what we're waiting for here.
Hail, warriors.
Welcome to the Bar Varmiro. By that sword on your belt, I'm guessing you're looking to participate. I've got bad news for you. The Coliseum's really booming in the aftermath of the exhibition, so we're too busy to accept new competitors right now. It's that popular, huh? Guess we focus on the infiltration mission right now anyways.
Do you need something?
Will you let me in? Okay, no. Pretty much the same thing, just a different flavor of it. Bro, they got Finn's sword from Adventure Time back there. I know that gold sword anywhere, dude. You can't fool me. Okay, so nothing we can do right now about that deed. So that's probably where we got to stop for now. Now we'll go to the recruitment center. What are we looking for at the recruitment center? To get all of our extra stuff that we can take for now. We'll do all of that, and then we'll go do the stuff we need to for Luis. Maybe it's at the Merchant's Bazaar? The bazaar? I paint my shit red and I don't even use paint or whatever? Holy, it's time! I mean, we haven't been here because there's some quests. Please find my father's connection. Oh yeah, well, someday.
I'm in trouble now.
Damn it all, my clients are expecting a delivery soon and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. Hey, what's got you hollering like that? I'm a simple craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. Take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I'd try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working. That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. But that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently within the Forsaken Tower, there's a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. Brother, if you want to see someone whose horn suppresses all other, go on to Twitter and go into the comment section of any woman posting a selfie. Their horn will blow you away. But the tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is, okay, well, now I kind of feel, I mean, like, I guess they didn't at least call it an ivory horn. That would have been even worse. Because then I'm just haunting an elephant for no reason. It's basically impossible for a normal person to achieve. Why, I think the task could only be accomplished by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. If only someone like that was about. I'll do it. Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is. You're the young candidate that everyone's talking about. Yes, of course you could save me in my darkest hour. What's with the theatric? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever. You're gonna give us a reward, right? Of course, of course. My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Fucking, that's how you know this is a work of fantasy. The artist is getting paid well. That's not realistic at all. He's supposed to get completely undervalued for the work he's doing and then wonder why the arts are falling apart when nobody else can commission him because everybody thinks art has no intrinsic value to it. Like I mentioned, you can find Orcus within the nest of monsters known as Forsaken Tower, located north of town. If you want more detail, an informant would be your best bet. There should be one at the Greatest Catch, you know, the tavern. Yeah. All right. That one's a different rank. It's going to be a little bit harder. Yeah. We'll head there to say when the Colosseum Noble will be impressed if we told him about the tower. Let's get back and tell him our exploits once. Yes, I understand. The quests are intertwined. Cells within cells interlinked. I saw Blade Runner, okay? Fervent Fishmonger. When you're all the way in Brylehaven, why settle? Yeah, whatever. What if I listened to you? To be honest, I had a real rough go about it back at sea. Okay, that's all cool. Great. Love to hear that from me. Just going to sell both of these, get a little bit of money going on. I don't care about either of those. Just absolutely nothing for me. Cheery Water Merchant. You couldn't. Oh. I already told you, no more hands out. I got a business to run here. But why not? It's not like giving one away for free is going to kill you. Keeping all those yummy looking things to yourself isn't fair. I said the exact same thing last time, and I've already given you plenty. Now, shoo, I won't be bullied into giving you a single thing more. Cheek say, jerk, stupid face. And just like that, they were gone. I swear, there's just no understanding fairies. If people all think all fairies are like that, I might be in trouble. Poor Gallica. She's about to experience 1/30th of the racism that our character experiences. My heart goes out to her and the crowd, by the way.
You've come.
Take a look. We have all sorts of tools, medicine, souvenirs, you name it. Do I care about any of these? I own most of them. Cure paralysis. Yeah, we should make sure that we have at least like 2 cures of each kind. That's not even a may inflict charm. That's not even one of the cures. This one's a cure. This one's a cure, so we'll buy one. You're a cure, you're the revival medicine. We've got all the cures that we care about here. Then the others are to 1 ally, to 1 ally, to all allies, to all allies. I'm down to buy 15 of these. 15 should be plenty. Just as a backup to have on hand in case I don't feel like spending all of my MP on trying to heal people, because then I get bored because I won't be able to use my MP in fights. And I like blowing through my MP. I like blowing my load really quickly and getting on with my life. It's just the kind of man I am. It's how I was raised, and it's not going to change now. I'm not here to buy armor. Forgiveness Day is coming up, though. Not that that'll stop you. What the hell is Forgiveness Day, man? Of course it won't stop me. I don't know what it means. My evasiveness goes down, but my endurance goes up. Endurance +5, and oh my god, is it disgusting. So you should get this Hulkenberg.
Indeed.
Endurance +5, prevent paralysis, and it's impossible. Yeah. The 2 Pump King, truly fantastic. Say that again. Headgear that allows the wearer to maintain their awareness during fierce brawls, increases evasion against strike, and gives you good defense. I will buy this and place it upon your head. Strength +2, magic +2. This would look lovely on Stroll. Stroll, I can see it looking great for you. Agility +3. Yeah. Now, I did not mean to put that on me. I meant to put it on Heisme, because I feel like him being fast would be our ideal. So I'm going to go change that currently. Whatever I had on. Polarity Magnet? No, it's this one that I just put on. This one's already equipped. This one's already equipped. I believe I was just running this one. Yeah. Small HP recovery, which like isn't insanely good, but it's still pretty good. And then Polarity Magnet, you can keep Polarity. I just don't care, man. You were the one I wanted to give agility +3. Polarity Magnet, we don't care about. Increases chance, no. Halves the turn icon cost of using guard. That should go back on Hulkenberg, because I put on a bunch of Polarity Magnets ages ago. I kind of forgot about that. Increases the chance of steal skills working. We're not stealing anything right now. I'm being a good boy. I'm following the rules that were set up for me. Medium HP recovery at every turn. Medium MP recovery. This is probably going to matter more for you, for the commander. Really happy they renamed from the Redskins. Pretty pleased about that one. Go over here. Polarity Magnet, don't care about you. Give me... Honestly, just keep me with... Just give me a stat up. Luck +3, strength +3 should be somewhere. There is strength +3. What's this one? All stats +2. I think I'll just do that. That should be fine. And then you, my beloved main character, my luscious main character, I kind of want to change you over to the Brawler. It just feels right. So that way, over here, back on Stroll. Yeah, shut up. It's currently being channeled. I was just hoping you'd let me quick change, because I believe I have a better weapon for you. I do not have a better weapon for you. I do have something that can be purified at the church, which is good because it has a 65 hit chance. That's never connecting for as long as I live. Everybody's up front. We've got the commander. Does the commander specifically boost anything special? Mage, mass dancer, don't care. Seeker, knight, or commander. We already have that one. Gunner, faker, or summoner. Faker, I don't mind. Deal medium almighty damage to all enemies. There's also like a free version of that. Remember, I do like Faker. I like Faker enough that I could throw it on main character just because they're really fun. And Faker's roguery. Oh, the roguery. Nah, actually, I take that back. I think if I'm gonna run it, it's gonna go on Heismay, but then it takes away the commander synergy anyways. Yeah, but like, whatever, it's something. We'll go in here. We should have a couple weapons that we can do something with. I believe we have some appraising weapons. Yes. Rusted accessory turns into magic +3 on the witch's earring. Not really what I'm looking for. We've got shell vest. Yeah, we sure do. And then we've got the gritty armor. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. I don't think I care about that one too much. So we've got new weapons that we can use. We've got the bourgeoisie abacus. We've got, dude, I'm broke as hell. I've done it again. I've made myself broke as hell. We can get the guillotine blade. I don't think there's any reason to right now. We'll go check out what's at the church. We'll go check out what's at the bounties. Then we'll probably just set off and do a bounty before we do any of the Luis stuff. I don't know if that's the order you're supposed to do it in, but it's the order I'm doing it in, which means it's got to be at least 5% correct, because it's correct for my playthrough. And that's the beautiful thing about it. If you disagree, the game is only like $60, I think. I don't know.
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters. Anyway, here's the contract. So yeah, you're friends with Katharina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. I can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just don't go slacking now they got a bit of a pay raise. I hear a voice within my mind. Hey, no need to thank me. I'm sure bounty hunting is calling your name too. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward money for completing bounties is going to be increased. So this is, I need to slay Batalich in Tomb of Lament north of Brylehaven. Whoa, it is a significant pay raise. Holy shit. It was only going to be 35,000. I'm getting 52K for it.
This is what I've got.
Sorry, I'm rich. Okay, the Fatalich is, this is the ghost that we needed to kill.
Show me what you
to get the chalice of whatever. No deadline. Well, no, he died actually. He is the deadline. I hate to break it to you. Oh my god, pretty far north, isn't it? Oh.
We'll face danger here.
So ideally, we just do this, get them all in one go. I remember him mentioning he wanted the cup. You can keep it as long as you show it to me first. Why do they want to make sure somebody has the cup that kills you? Why does somebody want to go to the beach that makes you old? Sorry. Thinking I'm crossing my literature references, my fine arts references. That's just this one. Hey, that person's riding a sword? Yeah, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. No.
Now what am I to do?
No shot anyone's listening to this man talk. Come on. He looks like Bling Bling Boy Yassified. No Isaac reference yet. For which one? For the cup that makes you dead? Or what? For Damocles? Or just in general? Within the look, I'm safe from Isaac, okay? I'm not playing it right now. I'm gonna probably play it. I'm thinking I'm gonna play it this week because it's been a bit. And it's all I know. Bisexual men literally, or sorry, men born after the 1990s literally only know how to charge their phone, be bisexual, play The Binding of Isaac, and lie.
Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Apprentice? Where's this coming from? I just really like the way that you lobbed off that person's head. You're the candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw you and started talking about how cool you were, so I want to be just like you. Please make your apprentice. Ah, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Yay! Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers like from the flower shop. Oh, wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flowers you can get from this city. That's boring. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower. Nowadays, it's been switched out with Marvel Rivals. Addiction, like, honestly, I just pop out the needle. The needle actually stays in my arm. I just take the fluid part, unscrew it, and then I just screw in a new fluid. It's basically an IV drip of dopamine. And right now, Mr. Fantastic is supplying everything I could ever need. Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans, humans, get a load of this guy. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? Leave it to me. You're really nice, Mr. Then will you bring me a flower? You can become Slice's supporter in return. Basically, you just want to cheer him up and help him become king. Okay, easy, I'll become your supporter. I'll just wait here until you get the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then. It's a flower from another city. I bet a church would have it. Well, why not stop by St. Fermus Church and ask?
Let's give it a shot.
There are rumors that St. Fermus Church on San Lemio Street in the royal capital sells flowers that fit the bill.
All right.
Do I have any? There's another quest to accept. Dear Lord, they really wanted to load me up. And I have to do every side quest. Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Is the Tom and Jerry the scream? I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Hurts so damn much I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm gonna end my teeth. I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind of generous soul could help me. I need certain items to cure my toothache. If only some fellow would bring it to me, I'd give 1,500 reeve. Tell me more. Fantastic. Whoa, yeah. I knew you seemed reliable from the moment from the first time I laid eyes on you. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Right, you were candid at the exhibition, and that makes this easy. The thing I need is just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. Reed has the best voice lines in all of Marvel Rivals. He's correct, you know. People are gonna hate him, but he's right. One of my favorites, personally, I love getting like a triple kill and then having Reed go, arousing success. I love that one. Or you grab two people together, he just throws it together and hits it with the double the failure. Every time I play him, I'm having a great time. I don't even need to win when I play Mr. Fantastic, which sucks for my teammates in ranked, but hey, it's going great for me. So what's the item you're looking for? It's the pride of Inondo with the toothbrush of Hygienia. All right, man. Wait until August 9th.
Give it a shot.
I need to deliver the toothbrush of Hygienia. Come on.
That's where you want to go.
Shit. Now how do I make this a, come on. Typical air breather. I don't like that one as he says it too much like a slur.
We'll face danger here. Just can't stand it.
Tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. And ouch. Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. Boy, this guy needs help. We better get that toothbrush of Hygienia as soon as we can. That's not real, and this guy I don't need to save everyone.
All right, then.
He's proved to me that not everyone needs to be saved. Sorry, I'm exhausted today, dude. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I'll probably thug it out. Man has to play video games. No! Anything but that, it's not fair. All right, where's the runner? Oh, we can just teleport to Gauntlet Runner. I love his Rocket with I'm Flarkin helping here. My favorite one is Rocket will get shot by one singular bullet and then hit you with the don't mind me, just dying here. That one's pretty fucking good. No, wait, actually, hold on. Shut the fuck up, everybody. I gotta go to the tavern. Where's the tavern? Spider Den? That's not the tavern I want. No, that's the one that I'm staying at. Night Prowler area, front wharf, Inn Square, Merchant's Breeze, Watchtower, rear deck, engine room, kitchen, lounge, strategy room, warship harbor, Charidus. There's the Coliseum. Well, I should be like near this one that I'm looking for. Rockets are pretty good. Your god is suffering. That one is also really good, but only because they like made Loki so cunty, and I don't know why. But like I'm here for it. All right, let's see what kind of stuff we're looking at for both of these places. Let's discuss it back at the runner. What the? Hold on, I gotta talk to seasoned man. He does not look that seasoned, like not even salted or peppered.
Fancy a bit of info?
Be honest, you're just itching to play Rivals. Yeah. No, I think I actually am tired. Like I've been talking so much the past couple days, my throat is fucked. Because yesterday, I was talking with Derp all day on stream and off stream. Then after stream was over, I had a friend whose birthday it was, so we went out together and we talked, and I'm exhausted from that. And then after we went out for his birthday, we played Marvel Rivals because he wanted to play Marvel Rivals. So we were talking late into the night then, and now I have woken up today and I've barely done anything aside from click go live. So I think my throat is just killing me today. It's so hard to talk. Unironically, it's truly aggravating and insufferable to talk right now, but I'm thugging it out. All right. Learn about the taxes and weakness of Sergeant. We don't need to care about that one right now. Do you need like tea or anything else? Bro, I need to lie the fuck down if you want to try it. But I'm not gonna do that. Village Trading Port, Brylehaven. Local rat exhausted his throat. I actually didn't think it was in me. I thought no matter what I did, I'd live. No, I already took medicine this morning hoping it would help, and it hasn't so far. It's fine. It's just like scratchy and painful. It's not horrible or anything. Learn about what goods are sold in innuendo. I mean, like, I guess why am I buying for this? Time for warm milk and honey. Does come sorry, stupid. Do you know a village called Inundo? A bit, yeah. Then again, they have rusty weapons and armor. Maybe if you polish them, you find some rare treasures. They also sell Hill's Boiling Bath Bomb, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's about all I can think of. Stop by if you're headed in that direction. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard, so I can put it away and check on it later. Okay, so what we actually care about is the Fiend of the Forsaken Tower, because this is the horned man. Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters. Yes. Oh. Whoa. Forsaken Tower is here? It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Okay, so everywhere is connected. Everything's connected. Here we have a logo, smooth and inoffensive. This will be the basis for your revolution. Sorry, nobody else has listened to redesign your logo by Lemon Demon. That's on me, okay? That's on me. I shouldn't have referenced it. Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the Orgus. Be careful when it stores up power. Its next attack will hurt. Its next attack will hurt. Let's just say. So, keep your defenses up. Sorry. I just can't take let's just say seriously as an expression. Because every time I hear it, all I can think of is, let's just say, widowy. But I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. You best make sure you can use some of that. Hey, do you think we told that Colosseum Noble about our exploits at the tower to be able to impress him? I got it. Gallica, when you said it the first time, I locked in and recognized what you were saying. Saying it the second time makes me seem like an idiot. Now it's like I'm playing a little Elmo's gotta hold my hand. Learn about the monsters in the Tomb of Lament northwest of Brylehaven. Yep.
Want in on this?
The Tomb of Lament, eh? Of course I can tell you about it. The bounty's called Fatalich. Isn't that the guy who was, isn't it like, so maybe I'm the Fatalich America? People say it's a ghost. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I can't remember 100%. Not the biggest Green Day fan of all time, but that sounds right to me. That's scary enough on its own. But the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Chimenza. Yeah, man, I'm quivering. and not with fear. It's not just fighting two enemies at once that's the problem. When the Chimens is around, Fatalich's attacks get stronger. It uses dark magic, so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. You better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Chimens' weakness, wind, to take it down. As you might expect, seeing as it's a ghost, Fatalich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep that handy. Got it, our best tactic is to devise a way to protect against its magic and also summon wind and light magic of our own. There's a Guptoros over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step unless you unless you want your next step to be into the grave. I received a scrap of paper. What's so snarky with it, by the way? I paid you for information. You don't have to hit me with the, let's just say, yo, when do we go if we can die? Okay, man? Thanks. Learn about the characteristic attacks of the monsters in Gracia Forest. We're gonna be going here, too. I'm guessing you're after Dragon Thistleberry. The Cockasados. There's no way that I gotta go after the Cockasados to get their berries. The berries of the Cocka? There's no... You're not making a normal ointment out of this, man. That lords over the area loves them too, so be careful. The Cockasados will unleash any terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you instantly. I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses. I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those won't hurt neither. Hope your Dragon Thistleberry hunt goes swimmingly. Got it. Let's make sure to prepare thoroughly, Slices. Received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check on it later. Shit, Lord likes cock, understandable. Should have been me, not him. What about the taxes and weaknesses of the guard chief Salva? We're taking Salvia to beat the guards, dude? Isn't that the one that fucks up your sense of time? I'm not 100% sure. Wasn't Salvia like very briefly legal in the, or whatever it is, the one, I think it's Salvia. Wasn't it very briefly like legal in the United States before they realized that, oh shit, this is like, the way that this decimates your brain is crazy. It might not have been, I think it wasn't that it was, it might be legal within certain medicated uses anyways. But like it was way too wildly available for a bit where people were able to get it at 7-Eleven or something. That's what I heard. Honestly, I wasn't alive for it, possibly. Unidentified corpse. They took my man's boot. You actually can't have shit in Brylehaven. I wonder if he drowned. I bet a city this close to the ocean has lots of accidents like this. All right, man. Yep. Stellar commentary as always by none other than Gallica. So, how do we map this out? We've got quite a journey ahead of us. Me playing that one game where I'm going through the desert. We've got quite a journey. I believe... Yo, can I be honest about Journey really quickly? Right away. I love Journey's art style and everything about the game, right? I have never played the game myself. I only ever watched YouTubers play it when I was a kid. I believe I watched Markiplier play it, or maybe it was Jacksepticeye. I don't know, man. I watched the classic YouTubers. I didn't grow up with this skibbity brain rot like you guys, okay? I had wharf stashes and top of the morning tuyas, okay? That's what makes me different. Also, I watched a lot of Northern Lion as a kid, but like that one, I don't think I've ever grown out of, and I don't know if that's ever gonna change. Now, how far do I run her then? In fact, the whole reason that I originally got into the Binding of Isaac, well, it actually wasn't Northern Lion. You'd expect that to be the answer. No, I found Northern Lion after I found the Binding of Isaac. But it was before Rebirth launched. I was playing Flash Isaac. Now, I was horrible at it because I was a child, and I don't think I could do 3 times 10 in my head. But I watched, a Minecraft YouTuber played the Binding of Isaac, and I was enthralled with the way the game worked. I begged my parents for weeks to let me get it, and then I picked it up and got my ass handed to me for like 4 months straight. I don't think I beat Mom once within 4 months worth of runs where I was doing at least 1 run a day. And I beat Mom's heart like twice throughout my entirety of owning the game. It's just the undying human ingenuity. But I believe the Minecraft YouTuber, I don't know if she still does content. Dude, I mean, what a perfect encapsulation of like 2008 internet. When I say the name, I'm sure some people remember it. I watched iHas Cupquake play the game. Now, yet again, it's just an encapsulation of like 2008 style content on the internet. Okay, 2008 to 2012 kind of era. Everything Can I Has Taco, hilarious. Everyone's losing it after that one. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. We hear that one. Woo! You kids in your skibbity toilets wouldn't know anything about. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Oh man, what a banger. Also, hi Sen, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. You caught me exactly as I was talking about the best song ever composed. OMG Cupquake, what perfect timing. Did you used to watch her as well? Yeah, she was one of the first Minecraft YouTubers I watched. And then I started watching Captain Sparkles. Well, okay, I guess technically I probably watched Captain Sparkles first, but not knowing it was him, right? Because you listen to Fallen Kingdom or So We Back in the Mines, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds to 999. Diamonds to, I mean, come on, it's absolutely a classic. Captain Sparkles is a throwback. I know. Her and Chimney Swift were my first two Minecraft YouTubers. I remember Chimney Swift's name. I don't think I ever watched them much. And then I watched Sky Does Minecraft. We're not all perfect. We're fallible humans, okay? How was I to know? If you want to know my number one biggest regret, why did I watch so much Tobuscus as a kid? I should have seen the signs. I should have known, man. No one can sing nugget, biscuit, nugget, and a biscuit without being a sex pest, man. That's how it works. Now, how far do I run her then? All right. I just looked at she still does content. She just streamed Hello Kitty. Fucking living my best life. What the hell? All right, so the way we're gonna do this,
face danger here.
we're gonna go here to here to here to back to here to back to town.
Looks charming.
Now, arguably, I could go the opposite way and go here to here to back to here to there, so I'll have money to spend in the town. Because I'm a little bit broke right now. And it might be a little bit better to optimize my pathing to make sure that I'm, yeah, I think that's better.
We have a favor to do there.
We were told to collect ingredients for the potion here. Dragon thistle berries, they were called, weren't they? The person making their quest said it's infested with birds and bug monsters. Quite a remote place it seems, too. Precisely why it's the perfect hideout for thieves and a potential trove of treasures they may have left behind. And this place is a true treasure trove. I am the Glibgo Gobgalob. And you can say, by the way, that you don't know the Glibgo Gobgalob. Yes, you do. Kanye sampled it on Donda. Which also, by the way, just I want to clear the air here. We don't fuck with Kanye anymore. Probably. I don't think he made graduation as a valid defense anymore. I think that one's crumbled. When even Elon had to ban him off Twitter, you know something's gone horribly wrong. Just leave it to me as long as you don't go dragging your feet. Let's go. We could go a few different routes. Which one do you want? When taking, you can press L1 or R1. Don't wait.
Great. Let's move out.
Yeah, let's go this way, actually. This seems kind of sick. I love how his meltdown was over his wife divorcing him.
What to pick?
Look, man, it was bound to happen. I hear a voice. Mustn't allow things to remain as they are. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Call that brain fuck. Comes to mind. Sorry. Horrible. Look, I actually no. I'm pretty proud of it, and that's honestly the worst part. That's my cross to bear. That's my sin to bear, okay? Damn, you're horny today? I'm telling you, the English language has too many innuendos in it, okay? It's not my fault. Wow, they repeat the ground really quickly out here. By the way, 100%. 100%. This right here, when I look out onto the horizon, this could be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Looking at the trees, the textures they use for the ground. And again, I'm not saying that as a slight against the way this game looks. I'm saying it because it's really funny that this throwaway section that they modeled very quickly to just be the looping section on the outside of your Gauntlet runner while you're traveling to the maps they actually model is as detailed, if not more detailed, than Pokemon Scarlet Violet's entire overworld. Not too high fidelity. That is true. If the Switch tried to run this scene right here, you would discover nuclear fission within your household. No frame drops. That's also very true. It is running far better. I apologize, but I must ask that we save training for another time. Right now I have some things I'd like to ponder alone. If you need advice, I'm here.
If so...
Could you spare a moment for me, then? 'Tis about Rodonth, the Knight Commander. As opposed to the Day Commander. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Anyways, my family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lack. Scholarship, mostly. With some having developed a taste for politics. Horrible. I already know how this is going, man. I've gone to a couple family gatherings around Thanksgiving. Politics are the worst thing that can get brought up. Your uncle on welfare is about to say we can't have any handouts in this country. Sorry. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere. Considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me. My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone, but, well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodonth in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born into a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved, and he joined the military after his decline. We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of familiar background. So you're telling me that you both wanted to pull yourselves up by your own bootstraps? And you had nothing to do with politics in your household? I'm just saying it seemed a little bit weird to me. What changed him or what happened to him? What happened to him? Huh? What happened to him? I was the one who shattered his ambitions.
The truth is...
Put these foolish ambitions to rest. Hulkenberg's actually just Margit, holy shit. It's Margit, yeah, but Margit is so much funnier to say. After our training concluded, Rodonth was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodonth lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in his ears. Sorry, my rival's itch is going crazy right now. You should go to a doctor about that, man. When I had a weird itch on my body, he had to prescribe me some ointment to get rid of it. So I think that he could probably help you out a lot too. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. Sure, he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and returned to the order. But to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time. You respect that? Are you trying to say you respect him?
No.
Rodonth's current behavior does not befit a Knight Commander. It hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Yes, but at the same time, we gotta consider, excuse me, Spoopy Joseph. I noticed that you put Sad Hamster in the chat in response to Derek saying that he was gonna be playing Rivals. Now, the court of public opinion is open to judge you. Did you or did you not last night at precisely 2 a.m. while we were in bed together doing actions and activities? This is not 100% true. Anyways, did you or did you not at 2 a.m. last night say to me, I need to play Zenless Zone Zero and do all of my dailies and all of the events because I've been slacking on the events and I really want to do them before they're gone? Did you or did you not say it, good sir? I've been caught. I'm so happy somebody's finally using the better Twitch TV emotes. God, look at them go. Huh? Okay, I need to add that one. That's a true one. I say enough statements that prompt that response from chat that is probably about time that I have it. Even if I am partially responsible for his attachment power, nay, indeed, 'twould be all the more reason to intervene. But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest. And after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital a wanderer. All these lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I, a knight errant and eroded, failed in her solemn duty? That's still a knight.
Listen.
A knight's errant is still a knight. You can speak as you please.
That's wrong.
I am no knight worthy of the pride of this order. Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out. I actually have never seen that word in my life. Imagine playing Gamma games when you could be playing Rivals. All right, fine, Spoopy Joe, you're free. But if I ever call for the guards, you need to come running back. Yet looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was. My knightly standing a replacement for the family I had forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family, I fled my knighthood. Rodant, he sees this in me. Clary unclear. Who am I to claim chivalry over him? So you would run again? So you would repeat the past and run from Rodant? Yeah, oh shit, yeah, that's what I thought, No, I was simply afraid to face him and afraid of facing who I once was.
It'll be fine.
We'll help you through this, no matter what.
You know.
It's the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail to nothing, eh? But still.
I see.
Why, yes, that sword. Perhaps I'd lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've always been there to remind me. I'm truly indebted to you, Slices. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Hulkenberg seems like she's realized something, since further deepening of our bond. Yeah, by the way, guys, just so you know, I'm like that smooth in real life too. Except for only with men. God had to nerf me. He made me cripplingly unable to talk to women. It's actually not true. I've reflected on that. I think I was insecure about that for a while, and then I realized something. I think that the only reason I was ever insecure about talking to women was because of the way my family had treated every woman I talked to when I was a child. And now that I'm no longer around them as much, I no longer feel that kind of pressure. And more, like, not to actually trauma dump and be real 100%, but anybody who grew up as a guy probably knows this. Whenever you would talk to somebody of the opposite gender, your parents would have pressure like you had to date them. And I think being able to drop that pressure is truly what makes you realize, oh yeah, everybody's a person. All right, significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the knight lineage, while in reserve, the amount of experience she gains is increased. That's not the most useful because I only have 4 party members and I bring 4 members to a party, so like it doesn't do much for us, but we'll take it. As a man, I don't see the problem here. She, get over here then. I'll show you just how good I am at talking. This mouth can, my gums run a lot more than just with the words, all right? If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When I've found my answers, let us speak here again. Ooh, sorry. Can I watch? It's pay-per-view, bitch. It's called chasing the bag. Oh, a monster with the most peculiar color-changing eyes is clinging to the deck. Deal with it before it ruins all the hard work I put onto this runner. Better get rid of it fast before Norris puts our entire journey on hold to buff out any scratches or dents. We cannot allow that beast to make its way into the runner. To the deck with haste.
Enough! Hide down and let us through!
Early bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Okay, it's literally just 2 orbs. Yeah. Blue Elemento, Fiery Strike. It's a rough day to be you, buddy. Oh my god. We didn't have to do that much damage. Come on now. Unlocked Meteoric Fist. Yeah, but what about Perfect Punch? Alright, yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt that bad. That's fair. Just gonna guard because it only takes half an action point anyways, and I'm just gonna use Fiery Strike and you're done. It's just that easy.
Reinforcements?
Oh.
Brace yourselves.
Okay. Lock in. Wake the fuck up, Samurai. What are you weak to?
Let's blow them away.
Fuck you. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Man, I'm gone for 1 minute and y'all getting freaky. It was bound to happen. Pass here. We can use something here to all enemies. To all enemies. I'm noticing a theme here. Adds 1 turn icon on a killing blow. That doesn't matter. Just do some damage to everything. There's no way he misses this. I mean, what can I say? Stroll's just a goat. What can I say? It's what we have Stroll on the team for. Unscathed triumph. That's embarrassing, man. They took the fight to us and lost. It's gotta be a morale down for them. Yes. Yeah. We're at a village. I understand. There's something here. We make a quick detour. Let's stop. Of course, we are stopping everywhere we can along the way.
Just a moment.
Oh, what's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here. Villagers around here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. What a shame. It was my intention to cook something here, or something interesting, if I came across any unusual ingredients here. That's all right. I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting. That's how you know Stroll's British. So what is this flake on top? Oh, that's just red pepper. I like to throw it on my pizza. Yeah, but doesn't that make it a little bit too spicy? Also, what's this like white and what's this white thing that you have on your table? Oh, you mean the salt? Bro, that's worth more than gold. You can't put that on your food. Still eating gruel.
Hey.
It's a bit small, but it looks like. Oh, wait, actually, real quick. Why is it that I never even see British people defending the British food that I see posted online? Because every time I see a video of somebody in Britain going to order food, it is always 100% of the time people in the comments from America being like, what the fuck? There's no way that's what you guys actually eat as like your cheat meal, right? Like a cheat meal is supposed to look appetizing. That's the whole point of it. But I saw 2 videos this morning, actually 2 British food videos this morning. In the comments, no people from Britain were defending this. Okay, first one, this guy got like 3 pies. One was an eel pie. One was like a mincemeat pie. First of all, you gotta get better names, okay? If somebody walks up to me and says you want an eel pie, I think that you're about to give me like a CIA restricted torture method. That's not a food, brother. That's not a food. Eel, I can, yeah, eel with rice. You do the unagi. I understand where you're coming from. Eel pie. It's the combination of the two shouldn't happen. But so he gets 3 pies, and I go, okay, I don't really think that we're off to a great start. But then he goes, now this is where the meal gets good. And I go, all right, we're on to something. Give me the mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes. He's like, this place has the best mashed potatoes in all of Britain. They blop them out. I'm not kidding. It looks like, you know, the kind of food that they put in Matilda. They used it in the Matilda cafeteria. And it was just like gray, and it was supposed to look like nothing and feel like it would taste even worse. That's what his mashed potatoes look like. And he followed it up by being like, and you gotta top it with mushy peas. And the most neon green slop I've ever seen was poured atop the 3 pies, as though they were not bad enough on their own. And then he went, this is the best meal you can ask for in all of Britain. Keep me away. The war is over. You don't have to eat those rations anymore, man. It ended ages ago. Britain stole everything but the food. Yeah, you occupied 95% of the world, and you decided to take the food from 0% of it. You went, yeah, we should just keep doing our own thing. That's absurd, man. Because even Britain's not depressing is that the country that hoarded all the world's spices barely even used salt. It's insulting, honestly. I would be so pissed if I was like looking down upon my ancestors 300 years from now. Salt used to be, you had 1 grain of salt, you were a rich man. You had 1 block of salt, 1 rock, and everybody was like, oh my God, he's the messiah of flavor. Looking down at my far on descendants who can now buy an entire container worth of salt for under 1/1000th of the price, and they proceed to not use it. Oh, bro, the generational rage. And then the other one I saw, and this one, at first I was actually on the side of Britain. I really was, because they were talking and they were like, we don't understand. It was like, they were called like the Spud Truck or something. And they're all about baked potatoes. And they're like, we don't understand why Americans don't like our baked potatoes. And I was like, that is weird. I can fuck up a good baked potato. I love, you throw sour cream, cheese, chives, salt, pepper. Oh, dude, get some red pepper, get some cayenne pepper in there. Oh, I can fuck up a baked potato. So let's see what you're doing that might cause a cultural divide between our baked potatoes. So they start out. They cut it open. It's looking divine in there. So it's nice, soft, and smooth baked potato. So I'm going, all right, let's get the seasonings going. They skip that part. They don't use salt or pepper. Strike one, but that's okay. All right, not everybody needs salt and pepper. Only people who enjoy food do. So, is what it is. Maybe they give you salt and pepper at the end, you add it on yourself, and they don't prepare that part because they don't want to over-season or under-season off your taste. Hey, that's understandable. Then they get in there, and they start adding some butter in there, and I'm like, oh, not my number one choice, because I already feel like it's gonna be rich enough if I add sour cream or something of the sort, but butter does make it great. I'll give you that. Oh, divine. What's next? What's next on the agenda, good sir? So then they walk and they throw cheese on there. And I'm like, wait, why wouldn't an American want this? You're hitting it out of the park. Yes, it's under seasoned, but cheese, butter? Oh, they're talking my language. Why, I can't imagine feasibly. Then he grabs another scoop and I'm like, oh, we're about to get like some jalapenos, some chives. We're about to get something that'll really bring out the flavor of this potato. I don't think that I could prepare a man for the fact that the next ingredient going upon these potatoes was beans. Now you've lost me. We're putting Bush's baked beans on top of the burrito, or on top of our potato? I don't know if I can agree with that one. I think you kind of lost the plot when you added the beans to the potato. But okay, whatever. Look, it's Britain. You guys have to have beans on toast, beans on potato. Fine. I wouldn't say that that looks divine now, especially because I don't know, man. It's just not for me. But that's fine. It still looks palatable. I don't think that it looks good, but it looks palatable. And this is where I 100% knew why no Americans wanted to go to their place. They went, and then you do the scoop of tuna on top. What are we, cats? What, you gonna put unseasoned shredded tuna from a can on top of my potato? With beans? That's a death sentence. That's a death sentence. I'm sorry. That's gruel. What you have constructed is not made for consumption, man. What are you talking about? And then the part that drove me crazy was he had ranch. He just had Hidden Valley Ranch. And he'd show it to the customer like it was some fucking hidden gem, some hidden pearl that only his family passed down through the years. He'd be like, you want some of this on there? and he'd hold it up like it was something special. That's at every place, man. It's not, you haven't cracked some secret code. It's Hidden Valley Ranch. Brother, half of the pizza places in the US have it, and we can talk about ranch on pizza at a different point in time. I don't know if I'm ready to go on that tangent yet, because I've got, look, I don't know, man. Ranch tuna beans, what unholy being did he want to summon? It's actually an eldritch ritual. I'm a fan of ranch, but not with baked beans or baked potatoes. Was he high when they built that baked potato? Like, well, that's the crazy part. He's just the guy running the stall who was advertising it. That was what he thought was the best looking potato he could put out, was a baked beans tuna potato. That's such a hard sell. I don't know. That's really tough, man. Especially when you start it so solid. I'm saying we got a baked potato, we cut it open, it's nice and soft. We get some butter in there, mash the butter in with the potato, keeping the skin nice and clean, and do some cheese on top. You've already made a baked potato that I would eat. Is it the most nutritious? No. Would I like chives or jalapenos on there? Absolutely. But I would eat that one, and then they just had to go and British it, man. It's the true British way to have a winning formula, then fuck it up. Why else do you think there's 97 Independence Days from them?
That reminds me.
Anyways, by the way, weren't you asked to look for a toothbrush of Hygienia? I sure was. How much for your toothbrush of Hygienia, my good sir? Well, I found Hell's Boiling Bath Bombs. They increased my... Oh, toothbrush of Hygienia is only $500. Fucking easy as hell. Briny weapon? Do I want a briny weapon? Yeah, briny weapon, sure. To the briny deep with you, why not? A briny artifact? Well, why not? I mean, when in Rome. I'm just gonna buy out their store. And I know I don't have much money, but like, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. You're only on this earth once. I'ma fucking live. I'm down to $1. I don't think it's possible to, wow, that's really good job by me. Oh, 1,000 up. Still not enough to buy that. You could buy mellow milk. I'm not like that. Yep. Let's continue our trip. You're gonna keep traveling? Okay. Let's head back to the runner. It's time.
Turns the same muddy color.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going. It's just that they're just saying we're traveling. But yeah, no, I don't think I'd eat that baked potato. I'm only on Earth once, and after that potato description, I'm happy.
All right then.
That's the insane part, is people are like, you gotta try it. Don't knock it until you try it. But no offense to like the British people, I'm 100% gonna knock it without trying it. And I can tell you why, all right? And you're not gonna like it. If I gave you a baked potato and poured raw sewage over top of it, you would say, I'm not eating that. You're not gonna say, don't knock it until you try it. There are certain things where it takes it from the don't knock until you try it. That's, I mean, you gotta draw a line in the sand somewhere. And like, I feel like there are people in the United States who would happily eat ass before they would go, you telling me tuna bean potato? No shot. I'd probably try it, I won't lie. And nothing in it looks seasoned, which honestly, like the tuna being unseasoned was actually the part that sent me the most over the edge. Because if we're adding it into something, shouldn't it have flavor? Like one modicum of salt won't hurt you. I promise. Also, is the tuna warm or is the potato hot and cold tuna? Judging off of how gray the UK always looks, I'm just gonna say that the tuna's cold and the potato's hot. I know the potato's hot because the butter melts on it. I don't know about the tuna at all, but it's far funnier to imagine an ice cold slab of processed tuna on top of their beans. It's about something I mentioned earlier, how I'll need to find a proper resting place for my son's remains. Once we're back to town, I don't suppose I could ask for your help in that. We find a good place for the burial. I should look with him. Say, you free now? I was thinking how we'd spend time on our journey. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check my royal virtues and see what I'm missing. I kind of want to do wisdom because I'm so close to hitting the break point for 3. But at the same time, I should probably try and up my articulance or open-mindedness. Yeah, that's probably best. Even if it was cold, the potato's probably gonna warm up. I don't think we can play rivals anymore after that statement. I will say, Joe, you are showing that you have British heritage within you. The fact that you're like, I'd try it. That's not a normal response. That's actually, I believe therapists flag if somebody says that and they're like, this was a worrying remark you had. And I'm not gonna tell anybody about it per our confidentiality. But it's pretty important to make sure somebody monitors you. I grew up on beans, I'm sorry, see, British ass. Some people. Man, trying that curse thing is not okay. Exactly, you don't need to summon Cthulhu just to like make sure that he's not gonna, or, yeah. So you are British. He's partially British, all right, on his father's side.
All right.
And his father was a criminal, which is pretty on brand for British people. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. That means that I had to check the time 24/7 and hold it up to my wrist. Yeah, my dad is from Mom and my bio mom is from Poland. My dad is from Mom, holy shit. My dad is from Wales. Wales is the place, I believe I've covered this before, but I just want to make sure. People from Wales hate that people say they're British, right? They're like, I'm from Wales, I'm not from Britain, fuck you. Look, I can handle a lot, but don't go slamming the beans. So like beans are, I'm not a huge bean boy myself. They don't percolate at me. I'm just not a huge fan of them in general. I think there are a couple that I can do. I can normally do like the pinto beans and that kind of stuff. Black beans, I'm not huge on, but I'll do them. I wish they weren't so like, I wish legumes weren't so good for you because I truly do not enjoy their flavor. But I recognize that they are very healthy for you. My body rejects baked beans. I think my mouth does more than my body. My mouth tastes them and I'm like, hell no. Especially like dude, what is up with the one kind of baked bean sauce where it's like a sweet almost sauce? I think that is disgusting. They're the orangey brown beans, but the sauce is made to be almost sweet that they're contained within. That is putrid. That's why it's not a good flavor combination to me, because a bean is a savory food. Putting a sweet congealed liquid around it does not make the savory in the center better. It makes me detest the savory in the center, personally. Now, like I said, though, I'm just not a huge bean fan in general, so yeah, they have like a brown sugar sauce bean or something like that. I remember it because it was the first time I had tried beans at Cub Scouts, and I threw up on the spot. But they got it straight out of a can, right? Like it was a canned product that they bought and opened that wasn't tampered with and hadn't gone bad. So before anybody says it's because they prepared it wrong, the factory had to prepare it wrong. Now you can go and be like, typing. Actually, back in 2008, there was a recall on baked bean, specifically on that one. That's what my body did as well. I threw up. I'm not a huge one. I respect that even after hearing his description, you are still willing to try it. But for me, tuna is a killer. On anything else that tastes of tuna is something my body rejects. Dude, okay, speaking of tuna, I gotta get this one out of my system. I don't think I've complained about it yet. So I flew to Japan from the East Coast of the United States of America. It is almost one of the longest flights you can do. It is a 14-hour long flight. It is abysmal, atrocious. After around hour 8, I was ready to, in Minecraft, kill everyone on the plane. Myself included. But that's probably gonna be a really good clip, by the way, to exist out there. I'm sure the TSA is gonna love that one. Anyways, It was a 14-hour flight. In a 14-hour flight, they give you food, obviously, because you need to survive. When you think to yourself, what is a good food to supply people with when they are in the air on essentially what is an Airbus for 14 hours? There's got to be a couple thoughts going through your mind. Thought one, it's got to be something that's going to appeal to a lot of people. So a very common denominator style of food, because you're not going to give them options. So it's got to be a very common denominator. Thought two, it's got to be something there's not going to be any like allergies for, right? And you got to make sure you can't really do something super cheesed up, because what about all the lactose intolerant people? You don't want to send them 14 hours into a flight. All the lactose intolerant people are fucking dying halfway through. So that'd be a horrible idea. And thought three, something that's easy to eat, because if it's messy, we're sitting on a bus in the air next to each other, okay? So it would be horrible of an idea to give people something messy. So tell me why they gave, I ain't nothing but a, anyways, so tell me why they gave everybody a tuna salad sandwich on my 14-hour flight. That is a mind-boggling idea. That's absolutely absurd. The entire flight smelled like nothing but tuna and mayo. And most people, myself included, looked at it and went, oh, hell no. So what did I do? I just ate the bread and the fruit that they gave out with it, and I was like, you can have the sandwich, brother. I recognize my place in this world. I'm not eating that. This is called self-preservation. You only got one food. No, they did a lunch, a dinner, and a breakfast for 14 hours. But that was the lunch style one, and it was the worst one they could have picked. The dinner was fine. The breakfast was also so whatever. I think it's something about being up in the air makes everything kind of taste like nothing. But then at the same time, if everything's gonna taste like nothing, why are we giving people a tuna salad sandwich, man? That's atrocious of an idea. Anyways, sorry, Heisman, I really cut you off there. At the time, most of my missions were confidential. The kind of things that never become public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details. NDAs are crazy. But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about. It must have been difficult. It must have been difficult for you. Well, that was long ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Ah, the days of my youth, fresh like the scent of lemons in my mind. I prefer the simple like biscuits, pretzels, the small snacks that don't need to be hot or cold. Yeah, I mean, those are peak, but I don't think the human body is designed to sustain upon nothing but Biscoff cookies. I don't want to be the one to break it to you. Peanuts and Biscoff cookies, I don't think you're going to be that good. Also, if a lactose intolerant person smells cheese, they will do everything to consume it. But that's why you can't give it to them, right? Because actually the person who is suffering the most when there is someone lactose intolerant is the person who has to be next to the lactose intolerant person after they ate cheese. That person is in true agony because they have to smell everything you're going through. And they didn't even do anything. You knew what was happening. You signed up for it when you said, I'm lactose intolerant, I'm still gonna have cheese. I didn't sign up for this. I sustained many a workout day on nothing more than Biscoff cookies. You know what? I take it back. It is what the human body is designed for. I got the long end of the lactose intolerant stick. Lactose intolerance is a horrible one to get. But, like I've said, lactose intolerance is far, far better to have than a peanut allergy. Because everybody who has a peanut allergy goes, oh shit, I have to stay away from those. It will kill me. People who are lactose intolerant go, you said this was a 5-cheese pizza? Oh, fuck, just 6 more slices. So those people, I don't think are that debilitated by it. I'm glad you can trust us. Yes, it's all thanks to you. Imagine being allergic to nuts. Couldn't be me. I know homosexuals would be in shambles. The gay bar would suck if they had to put up their allergies like that. No nut, full shaft. Then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we two would strive forward or toward the same goal. So I would gladly fight for it, not in secret like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier. I believe in you. I know you can do it.
True.
Thank you. Even if it's only a dream, your faith keeps it, or your faith helps make it feel closer than ever. Can we talk about how funny it is that Heismay is the oldest person in our group? Dude, I love this guy. Those with lactose intolerance are just masochists. Well, if you ask me, actually, we should train the people with lactose intolerance to be a little bit more tolerant. Like, it's actually 2025, the year of our Lord and Savior. Ooh, I shouldn't say that knowing who's president now. Let's retake this one from the top. Those with lactose intolerance are just masochists. If you ask me, we should train people with lactose intolerance to be a little bit more tolerant. It's 2025, and you're still being intolerant towards things? It's just lactose, get over it. All right, there we go. That time we delivered it without having to say in the year of our Lord. No, you took over the presidency this year. Randomly found out I'm not allergic to them anymore. Wait, which one? Oh, I just took like 8 nut types at once and didn't go into shock. Taking 8 nut types at once makes you a stronger person. I could do it. That's 4 guys. I think a nut allergic person would die growing 2 nuts. I don't think a nut wow, that's quite a sentence. Hold on, let's dissect this one. Salted Slice's English teacher here. Dude, should I do the pirate software thing where I pull up a, behind me I have like Microsoft Paint and I'm like tapping the board? 4 guys, you guys have with 2 different nut types each? Well, like 4 guys is 8 different nuts. Because they're probably slightly different. Get the blackboard up? Yeah. We can like dissect the grammar of it. I think a nut allergic person would die growing 2 nuts. Yeah, but he said nut types. Well, you know. Yes, drawing porn of hides. But we're not doing that. It probably violates TOS. I don't know at what point, like how realistic nudity has to be to violate TOS, right? Because like, if I was to just go ball, shaft, I wouldn't probably get banned. But I'm showing nudity. And I'm sure that they define it somewhere. Let's not lie. We all just clicked I agree and moved on. It's thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions. Had we never met, I'd never have considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light. And I say that as one who fell into darkness. That's a rare quality. Thanks for saying so. Hearing you say that gives me confidence, thank you. Artistic nudity is fine. Explicit, on the other hand, is a problem. So you're saying I can, if I ever am doing a face reveal, I'm allowed to go full frontal as long as I like paint a little tribal tattoo on it? Thoughts? Because then it's for art. And at that point, who could truly say you're wrong for doing art? Yeah, okay, buddy, I'm deeping my culture here, okay? I could have like the 2009 style one that everybody had while they were drinking their Sobe water, where your calcium cannon salt. I'm growing them out, all right? Estrogen doesn't work that fast. I'd rather have dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's quiet out here. Wait, it is quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary. We'll defend our possession to the end. Oh, damn. What the fuck? I didn't actually think...
Now's the time.
It's literally just like two dudes. Nah, draw the fancy S on it. Bro, that is muscle memory. I will get Alzheimer's and forget most everything in this world, but I will still know how to draw that S.
I can't.
Warrior.
Just try to kill this one. Should be fine. Perfect punch should do a fuck ton here. Alright, opposite of a fuck ton, but it's fine. We'll just guard so we can pass. Then we'll burn this one. He's done. Should be all good now. Because we do this one into one more attack from main character. Should be, oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I forgot you can do combat in this game about combat.
That was nothing.
It's been many, many years and I still can't draw the S. Alright guys, hold on. Hold on. What's this one? Yep, that's what I thought. It's our time. All right. Let me enlarge this for you. Yep. Good shit. So, what you're going to want to do. Now, there's a couple of... Stylistically, it's up to you. You're going to start with 3 lines, okay? Take notes. It's hard to do because I'm using a mouse. And then you're going to repeat this down here. You can already start to see the shape of the S taking form, right? Now, there's different strokes for different folks. But what's 100% decided on is you go like this into this. You can already start to see it forming up. Now, this is where we connect ever so thusly. Now, this is where there's different opinions. Some people like to go down like this and kind of create a cool effect like that. I've always been more of the idea where you go almost straight across, but lean it down a little bit. And then you go like that. And now you got your cool S. Now, again, it's not exactly perfect in this situation because I was using a mouse. If you gave me a pencil, I could do that so easily. Anyways, I hope you all took notes. It will be on the test. All right, now you know. The blackboard, let's go. Draw a dick and balls for the funny. I kind of did in many ways.
Your training's paid off.
New skill, diligent discipline. We love to see it. Sir, I forgot already. You can clip it and watch it as many times as you want, okay? That's a beautiful thing about the tutorials. We prevailed somehow. I decided to take a breather with Heisman. Bro, it wasn't somehow. They didn't even touch us.
Good grief.
Whew. They're all of us. That's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchmen, eh? The runner is safe and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told. You're welcome to come visit again if you'd like. Draw this mouse. I don't need to. You already did him so perfectly. Instructions unclear. I got lost. You can make it. I believe in you. Each and every one of you has the power. They changed the name to Cool S. What, instead of Fancy S? I'm sorry, unless there was another name for it, which I wouldn't know.
Marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
Did I ever tell you, speaking of another name for it, like, I don't know if there's a funny way to tell this story, because it's just kind of like fucked up.
What to pick?
And I think there was a reason that I never saw them at my school again. But when I was going to school, specifically elementary school when I was a kid, I had an old substitute teacher. Like, he was really old. I'm talking by this point in time, it's probably fine to tell the story about him because there's no shot he's still drawing breasts on this earth. And by the way, that might sound cruel. When I tell the rest of this story, you'll agree that it doesn't really, we didn't lose a real one on this day. The streets are still gonna be fine without him. We were learning in class about the American Revolution and the Civil War because it was like 4th grade, right? And I don't know how he got approved to be a substitute teacher. They must have been so lax. Because while he was telling us about the Civil War, he just said out of nowhere that back in his day, they were allowed to call them, and then he just said the N-word. That's a core memory for me. I don't think that one's ever leaving my consciousness. I was floored. I was aghast. I didn't know you could just say that. And hey, by the way, you can't. First of all. But I don't know, man. I think it was the first time I had ever heard that word too. I believe that was the first, which is why it stuck out so heavily within me. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the background check was, but I feel like they could have done a little bit longer of research. Because I don't think that somebody just casually lets that one fly. Probably. Also, Nobody even asked him about it. We were like doing a worksheet. He just wanted to like slide in a little fun fact. I mean, I guess in fairness to him, I remember it to this day. Was a kid named Riley in your class? Like from Inside Out? I don't think so. I don't. You're asking the name. I remember one kid named Sydney. That's pretty much. I know Sid was in my class. That's pretty much all I got. Who else was in my class? I think my one friend was. I think my friend Sam was, but I don't think anyone else that I could remember. As it turns out, the names of everybody I went to elementary school with, they don't take up that much space in the old noggin anymore, unfortunately. Like, one of them could probably message me tomorrow and be like, we went to elementary school tomorrow. Sorry, we went to elementary school way back. And I would probably just believe them because I would rather just believe them than say nuh-uh and be wrong. Although I have no clue what we should do today. Let's see what most people are doing. Spend time with the runner, spend time with Stroll, spend time with Hulkenberg. Okay, so a lot of people were going for other places too. Please don't go to elementary school tomorrow. Yeah, well, you say that until I'm a substitute teacher. All right, buddy? And then I can tell kids cool anecdotes about what happened back in my day, and they'll have cool stories to tell. New World Travel Diary. I might get more imagination. Do I need more imagination, or do I need more tolerance in my life? I know my substitute teacher did. Tolerance would be nice. Okay. Substitute salt, I'm sure that'll go well. Yeah. It's called shaping the next generation. Exactly. Their malleable minds are like clay in my hands. And that is precisely why I will take nothing but Mr. Beast videos and show it to them. That's kind of like what my job is. C4 is like gum. And yet, few people chew it like that. Fucked up. It says a lot about our society, doesn't it? Hasme left it here. I think it's okay to read. If I read this book, I may gain more tolerance. Shall we spend time reading this book? Yes. All right, the books have quick time events sometimes. No, this one's just like, yeah. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. I mean, I gotta, like, again, every time that I read this sentence, I just gotta, like, think of reddit.com/r/childfree. They'll play this game and be like, great, more child propaganda. Oh, it's nice to have a small child. How about when they poop and yell in public? Execute them. Becoming a teacher and installing rivals on every computer. I mean, every computer already has Halo Combat Evolved on it. That's just kind of the joy of going to your computer lab. Someone will distribute it. The next morning, Hazme awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before. Singing this song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Child free is not gonna like this one, man. They're frothing at the mouth, Gallica. Take it back. I too think we should execute the child. Cried in my McDonald's and ruined my dining experience. Yeah, we're gonna have to lop off the head, get the guillotine ready. A warmth arises inside of me. Good for you, man. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
I'm telling you, my substitute teacher could have gone crazy if he read this one. I don't think he would have dropped that word. With that, I've finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Oh, let's go. Extra tolerance. Holy shit.
I say,
Ahoy, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at a spectacular waterfall northwest of Brylehaven, the Peregrine Falls, the water cascading down from the river between the canyons.
Concrete gives third-degree burns when you place humans in concrete shoes. Remember to give them shoes. I don't want to, look. I'm happy. I mean, I doubt he did that maliciously. It was still just a core memory. I don't want to, like, be Mr. Thanks for the fun facts, but what's going on here, buddy? You are coming across, and this is free advice that I'll give you currently. You're coming across like the kid in the back of the class who's like, I watch gore for fun. Which, if that's the vibe you're going for, congratulations, you've nailed it. I'm sure there's a hot topic nearby that would love to have your company. No, but it's I mean, thank you for the fun facts. I don't know. You picked a rat and gremlins. I mean, that's true. I guess I can look in the mirror and reflect. Well, anything good from your Pokemon packs today? Good call. Wait, I should have a pack to open. You guys can hear it. Let me ASMR you. Let me make sure I don't have a TikTok open randomly first. Okay, I don't. That could have been embarrassing, guys. Then you'd know that I watch TikToks. All right, I've got no way for you to stream my gameplay here, but I should have a pack. If I don't have a pack, this is gonna be, I'll just use an hourglass so I can. All right, you can hear the noise. Now, I believe I need more on the Palkia pack right now. So we'll do a Palkia one. Let me see if there's any backwards packs. Now, I know that realistically in my heart of hearts that it does not change anything whether or not I choose a backwards pack. Not having one means we're not gonna get anything good. Sorry, I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. All right, so we got an armor fossil up first into Chatot, into Hippopotamus. We're not looking good right now. We've got one card left. Thus far, we've got nothing good. We ended it. I mean, it's just that easy to pull the Cresselia alt art. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, it's just the kind of guy I am. What can I say, man? It's just, I'm blessed. I'm loved by luck so that Joe can be cursed by it. One of us has to be loved in order for the other to be hated. It is the way of the world. All right. Anyways, let's go back to this insanely gorgeous waterfall vista that we have, plus the white flowers of sorts. Yet again, it seems we found ourselves in the most peculiar of places. Something is just barely visible beyond the waterfall's veil. A statue, perhaps? Must be. Look at the faces. Why would anyone go through all that trouble of carving something like that behind a waterfall?
Besides,
aren't their expressions kind of scary? Oh my god, there are faces. Wow, I totally didn't mean it. Looks like they're dying. Their pain expressions make it look like they're moments away from death. Must be difficult to carve the rock in a place like this. All right, man, I literally just dropped the I watch gore voice line and nobody cared, so. Accurate, every gacha game style has better luck. It's true, it's true. I am beloved by luck itself. In fact, boys, guess who didn't have to spend any money and got the new Zenless character and her weapon within under 100 pulls? This guy right here. And I lost my 50-50 on the weapon banner, baby. What can I say? What can I say? I'm just that goated. I'm just that loved by luck itself. Must be difficult to carve rock in a place like this. Just whose face is that supposed to be anyways? It is perhaps the likeness of one of the old hero kings. I believe a legend involved the Mage King is set within this region. I'd not question if you told me this was all created with the Mage King's magic. They say he mastered immensely powerful forces which he used to protect his people. Go play Cookie Run Kingdom and see how lucky you are then. Cookie Run Kingdom's power creep ruined the game. Sorry. That's just, I'm gonna tell you as it is. It's had too much power creep to the point where my favorite units are completely useless now. I'm not gonna play the game. Trust me, he was luckier than me in Cookie Run. It's true, I did get Hollyberry without spending, no, I think I spent $10, but I got Hollyberry with $10, which I was pretty happy about, and that was when she released. I don't even, at this point, you probably hear Hollyberry and you laugh at me and want to punch me in the nuts for even bringing her up, but well, maybe they're doing magic candies because that's what they did in Oven Break to make the Oven Break cookies relevant again. But I believe, I don't know, I didn't really keep up with it after a certain point in time. It was actually the part where I really dropped out was when they did the BTS collab, and it's not because I'm a BTS hater, but it's because they started doing those healers that were invincible and you couldn't have comps that were just trying to decimate their healers. After the BTS event ranked was too much for them. That's what I'm fucking saying. The BTS cookies that were like healers that you couldn't kill and were untargetable, they fucked with the vibe too heavily, man. There was no longer this kind of like rock, paper, scissors meta where you could build your team to go against the other people and you'd be like, aha, I see you're running this, so I will run my summon stun team where I'm going to be taking cotton cookie plus pumpkin pie cookie plus this, so that way, I hated it. I hated it. It started fucking with it. It got way worse. Well, I figured it would. But also, I hated that the BTS cookies were as good as they were. And the reason I hated it is because the Sonic and Tails cookies were atrocious. They were like borderline unrunnable. They didn't do anything. But they didn't do anything because the developers were very serious about making sure they wouldn't do anything because they were from an event and not all players are going to have access to them. Which makes sense to make them bad because they're not going to be very accessible. With the BTS cookies, they went, hey, by the way, you remember that thing we did? Fuck that, by the way. Also, just thought I'd let you guys know real quick. I just decided to check my Wonder Pick since I still had the game open. I just picked the Mammoth Swine alt art, so now I've got that one too. That was my first copy of that one. Just figured I picked that one up. That was just sitting right there anyways. So I just wanted to go yoink that. Really happy to have it. I think that art is adorable, and it was my first copy of it, so I'm very happy to have that one. The Cresselia was a duplicate, but I'll take it because it's my second copy. Mods, ban this man. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's far from over. Spider-Man far from over. Let me show you my recent other Wonder Picks. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Let me yoink these off my computer real quick. We can hop over to the other thing. Let me yoink it. Okay. Yeah, here they are. Let me pull over Photoshop. It should be in this scene, I believe. Sorry, not Photoshop, Microsoft Paint. The only true drawing software we use. Yeah. Okay. Ta-da! So here's the first one. I got this Moltres. Pretty happy about getting that one from a Wonder Pick. Felt pretty good about that one. But wait, believe it or not, there's more. Because right before, I had picked this one out of a Wonder Pick. So I was pretty happy to get both of those. I made sure to screenshot them because, like, what can I say? When you're him, you know? I don't really control it. I am just him. Yeah, no, my Wonder Picks have been going crazy mode. Yeah, no, that's rigged. Then there's Snuff Puff Dragon, or was that Snaptrap? Oh yeah, I remember Joe complained to me about Snapdragon ruining the game. I cannot help but think what would drive someone to go to such great lengths to carve such a terrifying monument upon these stones. For attention? It was their way of calling attention to something. The exploits of the legendary hero kings have persisted throughout the land, but many of them met untimely ends. Perhaps that was also the Mage King's fate. Power closes as many doors as it opens. Regardless of the intent with which you wield it, you may yet become feared and ostracized. It's kind of sad when you think about it. When you put it that way, it almost feels like the roar of the waterfall is meant to represent the Mage King's cry of anguish.
Yes.
If that is indeed true, then we may best honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memory. You may think on it more, but 'tis time to return to the runner. I don't think any other gacha game changes the meta so much like Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookie Run Oven Break, somewhat.
Now then.
But Oven Break's not afraid to release cookies that aren't as strong as other cookies because they'll then do a rotating system where cookies get different buffs and nerfs based off of what season it is, which helps the older cookies still stay relevant because they'll be like, if you run Blackberry Cookie this season, you get a 480% score multiplier, which then makes it so you can run old ones still. But there's still definitely a lot of power creep because when they aren't buffed, they're unplayably bad. But I haven't been playing much Oven Break even remotely for the past couple years. Are basically two sides of the same coin. Yeah, that is true. The peculiarities of these waterfall are up for debate. The majesty is not. I've made a nice little record of the site. Do take it with you. I'll give this drawing to Maria later. I headed back to the runners. Okay, well, I don't know if we should show her the like anguish cries of death of the past king, but like whatever. Yeah, yours to look after, I guess. So now the Tomb of Lament. Let's stop. for the Tomb of Lament. I think I fucked up my pathing, but it's fine. Well, this is the tomb we've been looking for. Is it not? What's our next course of action? We defeat the monster in the back and retrieve the Chalice of Legends. They say there's a ghost in there, but do you think that's really it? Think back to the Grand Cathedral with Zorba and his profane arts. We witnessed witnessed specters that could easily bear such a label. It is likely, if not certain, that people have simply mistaken the true nature of this monstrosity.
Well,
I can understand why people might wish the dead could return, but let's find this thing and put an end to the rumors. I've heard of weapons and ancient treasures being buried in these places, but they're probably off the main path. Slices, we follow your lead. Oh yeah, do you know people want to fuck said cookies? I feel like, if I can be honest, this feeling is, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Norris is looking for. Let's go! Okay. I feel like, and this might just be because I've been on the internet for a while. At least it's humanoid. I know it's a low bar to pass, but damn, they are passing that bar. At least it's humanoid. They can't take that away from it. So that's something as far as I'm concerned. We'll take this one. What's your details? You're weak to dark, but strong against light. You won't work then. What are your details? You don't care about dark at all. What about you? You don't care about dark at all. Don't care about dark at all. Anything just like resist dark, actually. Anything just like resist dark, actually, though. Like anything that would resist. Okay, thief. Thief could go crazy here then. I can see a world in which I thief. You don't resist dark. You definitely don't resist. So yeah, you're gonna be a thief for now. That's fine by me. As Jay Sluggin said, huh? What? Run that by me one more time? I mean, that is like, here's the thing though, right? Pet play is somewhat accepted. And isn't that the end game of pet play? Like, that's definitely the end game you're going towards, right? Dark dodge is the next one we get. Oh my god, that's gonna be goated as hell. Just in time. It's like they made it for this. I hate it here. That's the end goal of it, though, right? Otherwise, why would you do it? Why would you want your partner to be a dog otherwise? Unless you want to fuck the dog, just like a little bit. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying you're wrong for it, by the way. I'm just saying, oh, Jay Schlatt? Yeah, that sounds about right. Never mind. That all adds up. All right, we put a Hama on here so we have a way to deal some light magic damage. I know it's not going to be much, but it's something. You can learn. I mean, you can dance. You can try having the time of your life. Let's make you learn how to be a healer.
This right here.
But only because you now have the ability to teach Hama to other things. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. So how are you doing? I think good. I'm min-maxing my characters right now, which is the part I'm the worst at. So now we've got this. We don't want him to channel it though. Now this one does not resist dark per se.
I see.
But Stroll could be a wizard for a bit. What would be the upside to him being a wizard? Well, we need someone who can also use wind. So Stroll could be our seeker for a bit. And then with this, we could have him inherit. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Have him inherit light damage and plunder magic. Dwebble's the GOAT. Dwebble is the GOAT. Dokkan Battle's very cool. Dude, you are the second person who has talked to me about Dokkan Battle. They did it to Dwebble? Oh, man. Look. Anything is possible with hard work. There's no obstacle. All right, they sung that on Disney Channel. And I truly believe it. Now, I need someone else who can do wind because you're just fire. I need kind of like earth, wind, and fire. But you do have healer already. So I guess what I could do with you is just give you, instead of having weak HP recovery for all allies, I could give you Hama, wherever that may be. Probably right above Mudo. Yes. So you could have that for now. You guys remember how I said my throat is killing me? What are we thinking? Do I hop into this dungeon or do I stop here for now? What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Now, I will say, if you think I'm gonna hop off and get on Rivals, you're 100% wrong. I'm gonna lie down. But
Now, where was I?
I don't know what the vibe is. I can feel Moore's presence. Oh wait, I don't even need to go here because I don't even remember what his current quest is for us.
You've acquired a new
It appears though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly, yeah. Because Dokkan gave me the units I needed to speedrun every event, and not because they sponsored me. So real, so real. You're legally obligated to go talk to somebody else about it in order to get what you need. Not lectures. What was it? Was it Seeker's Research? Study various. I'm afraid you still haven't found enough to be academically. 15 different archetypes. Okay, so right now we don't have 15. We have. Hold on.
What now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I'm looking for 13, 14. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's really just get all of them. Whoa. No, that's actually wild.
You'll come again.
What the fuck? Wait, why is Trubbish catching a stray? What did he do to you, man? You and Trubbish got some kind of... I fucking love Trubbish. First of all, Trubbish and Garbodor are goated Pokemon who have gotten an insanely bad rap for absolutely no reason. In fact, if you're gonna start me on this rant and start me on this tangent, get fucking ready, because it's time. Okay, first of all, if you say Gen 1 has the best designs in all of Pokemon, you are objectively incorrect, okay? You need to go back to taste school. They didn't teach you right. You've got no taste buds. You don't understand. When somebody cooks, you probably can't even do British ass cuisine if you think Gen 1 has the best Pokemon designs. British cuisine. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, what's the most important thing to acknowledge? I see this all the time. Okay? Here's the thing. There's one Pokemon who gets a lot of hate. An insane and absurd amount of hate. And let me illustrate this by moving back over here. Now we're just gonna file new this. Okay. This will be how I can demonstrate it. All right. People look at the Vanillite line and will tell you with a straight face that those aren't Pokemon because it's just food. It's just food with a face and arms. Food can't be Pokemon. Food not Pokemon. That's not what makes a Pokemon a Pokemon. Okay, so now you're walking outside. You see a rock, okay? Ready? This is it. This is a rock, okay? This is just a rock. Little geometric rock. That's not a Pokemon, that's a rock. Okay, we agree. Not a Pokemon, it's a rock. Great. All right, now I'm gonna give him 2 hands. All right, now he's got 2 hands and mad eyebrows. Is this now a Pokemon? Now, you're forced objectively to say the words, yes, it is, because this is Geodude. You are forced to acknowledge that a random-ass inanimate object can be a Pokemon, because Geodude is one from Gen 1, which is the gen that everybody praised for having the most unique designs. Oh, you're cherry picking. There's no other examples of that. Okay, that's fair. All right, so this is just like a normal-ass fish. Now it has a horn. We've created Goldeen. Whoa, holy shit, now that's a Pokemon. Now that's what a Pokemon should look like. Vanilla, whatever they were thinking with that one. Oh my god, they're so out of ideas. Goldeen speak, fuck you. Oh, well, you can't do that. You're just cherry picking Gen 1 designs. You're right. Let's just like do something crazy. Like let's just do like a star, right? Obviously a star can't be a Pokemon. Circle in the center. Holy shit! He's broken the mold! How did you even come up with that one? Dear Lord! So anyways, anybody who comes after late generations by cherry picking 1 or 2 designs, I want you to know that you have failed in the marketplace of ideas, because there's no way you can substantiate your claim based upon the empirical evidence of the first generation of Pokemon, which is what you would all like to point to anyways. Anyways. Everyone hates Goldeen. Well, included in the golden year of Pokemon generations. Digimon did it better. Look, I'm not gonna say Pokemon has the best designs of all time. I just get tired of people shitting on the newer designs for no reason while acting like the older designs are golden children. Okay. Also, you know that fish that I drew? That could have been Magikarp too. If I didn't add the horn, that could have been Magikarp. Oh, but obviously that's fine because okay, yeah. What about Tentacool? What about Tentacool, huh? What about that? Oh, well, obviously when you just do like a jellyfish, but you give him red bulbs, that's different. Counter argument, low pony. Excuse you. Do we want to go through this? What is Growlithe? What is Arcanine? What is Ponyta? What is Rapidash? Let's go. Get your Gen 1 Pokemon ready. What is Caterpie, huh? What is Weedle? Oh, well, those ones you have to give excuses to because obviously, you know, they're very different from, well, when you consider, I don't like, well, Trubbish is just a little bag of trash. Muck and Grimer, Gen 1. Gen 1, by the way. Further argument, Meowscarada. Wait, are you trying to say, like, why Digimon didn't do it better? Or are you horny? Be honest. We can be real with each other. Hot take, everyone likes Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch, I like Yokai Watch more than Pokemon. I'll say it with my whole chest. I fucking love Yokai Watch. I think Yokai Watch is a great and underrated series. Yokai games actually did the best. The Yokai Watch games are phenomenal. The little attention to detail, the little, why not both? Oh, don't get me wrong, I still love Pokemon. I'm just saying if you were to force me to choose a true love, my true love lies with Yokai Watch more than Pokemon. But I do love both of them. So if you were to, because like, you want to know something that Pokemon hasn't been able to capture for a long time that Yokai Watch captures so effortlessly? The little details in the world that matter.
Okay then.
You can watch, or sorry, you can go check out Yokai Watch. Like walking through the towns, there's so many little details that just make the world feel alive and fun and like you actually are a kid on an adventure. Pokemon has not felt like you have been a kid on an adventure. Remember, your main character is like 12 in the Pokemon games. But like, you never feel that way. You're independent from moment one. It doesn't, I don't know. The Yokai Watch games feel that there's just something there that's so good, and I don't know. It's so great, especially. Look, I know, Thing Japan, okay, but like, they really do capture great feelings of Japan, and it's little countryside stuff. In Yokai Watch 2, you do go out to the countryside. You get to see the historic, more rural areas in addition to the currently existing rural side of Japan, which I got to see, which was cool as hell. Pokemon hasn't added a fuck the Pokemon feature, instant 0 out of 100 or 0 out of 10. Well, they used to have like the Pokemon Ami where you were able to play with them for a bit, but I think people wanted to do what you wanted to do, and that's why they had to remove it. But yeah, no, I so fuck with Yokai Watch. The one thing that I'll say, if we're talking about lazy designs, Yokai Watch does do a lot of recolors, but like, it's rough because they do a lot of recolors, but I don't feel like it's out of laziness. I feel like it's way more out of their team to develop was way smaller, but you could say that for Pokemon too. However, between Level 5 Incorporated and, you know, the motherfuckers who make Pokemon, Game Freak, I can tell you which one has a little bit more resources at their disposal, and it is not Level 5. I'll tell you that one for free. Oh my god, eventually this guy's gotta go down, right? Dear Lord. Heavy Rush? This should kill. Okay, thank god.
That's the last of them.
He should have good drops. Never mind, fuck me and the horse I rode in on, I suppose. That also works. I'm hoping the new Level 5 game will be released globally because I want to play it. Level 5 has announced officially that every game they produce going forward will be released globally at the exact same time it comes out in Japan. They are now doing global releases. Since announcing that, every single one of their games has been delayed 2 or 3 times, and we have no clue about any of their release dates. But, ignore that part, and it's going awesome. Now this guy is weak to piercing attacks. I mean, it's just a rough day to be you then. Not weak to slashing though. No.
Sorry.
Give me a steel. We got the Knight's Bracelet. Good, I've been looking for one of those.
No holding back.
Now what do we have here? Plunder magic. No, I'm just gonna pass this one and let her heavy rush, because that should be really good damage. Oh my god, disgusting, despicable. Oh yeah, we should use this. Give everybody all their stats up. Yeah. I forgot that he's so goated with it. So now that we have all of these, forget on you, unless you reflect this. He doesn't reflect it, but he's not weak to it. Okay. Heat Riser. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Oh my god, you're weak to getting punched in the face. You're a captain, dude.
I shall vanquish evil.
Shouldn't you be built for this?
Perhaps not.
Blood realized he is not indeed built for this.
Are you prepared?
Maybe you'll be weak to win. It was a fucking pipe dream, I suppose. I know you're weak to this. You're able to just get hit with this one for free. Hopefully inflict forget. Probably won't. What a world. You might be weak to light because you're kind of demonic in nature. The beast is demonic in nature. Instead of that, that's just not going to happen. We'll meta line everybody else up. Mainly because Heismay took a lot of damage there. But our whole team just gets to kind of play first row. God damn. Sure. If that helps you sleep at night or whatever. Just give ourselves 3 damage past the turn that way. Yeah, 13 damage. It's a little bit lackluster, Heismay. I won't lie to you. I was hoping for a bit more. I'm not impressed, but it's fine. Miss?
I can't afford to hold yours.
Don't love missing there. In fact, quite the opposite. Kind of hate that I missed that. But it's fine. We've got that one. He missed last time. He can't miss this time. It's not feasibly possible. I told you. All right. What are you gonna do? Takes aim. Charge. Powering up. So like, here's the thing. I should be afraid and be like, I gotta do something about this guy. I think Hulkenberg just kills. Check this shit out. I told you, hard the cards, baby. I knew. Spoils none. I stole something from him. Whoa, what the fuck? Cameo appearance, sword sleeve. All right, there he goes. Well, you know, it's nice to see him for a bit. So did killing him cause all these to open? Maybe. Hey, kiddo, have you been keeping your guard up? If you guard, enemies won't get... Hey, man. No offense. I'm decently into the game. You don't have to tell me what the guard button does. I appreciate that you think that I'm like just a dumbass who happened to stumble upon this part of the game by chance. It was pretty intentional.
What is it?
If you come to exercise the ghost here, I wouldn't chance it unless you're confident. Those bloody ghosts like to summon monsters halfway through the fight. And after that, they'll cast powerful dark magic as an extra treat. Taking them on's your prerogative, but watch out. Nothing funny about a ghost hunter becoming a ghost. But you are a dumbass? Yeah, but like they don't know that though. Like I'm offended that they'd think it. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. It matters that it's my perception to others is what matters, obviously. Superior briny light armor. Hell yeah, man. Definitely gonna be using that one going forward for sure. I think I need to go take some medicine. Just give me a second, I'll be right back.
Now.
Sorry, I just had to go sip on some promethazine. It means I fell in love. I can't put down the cup in many ways. All right, I am back. I am back. I love intermission music. I know. Do you perhaps have any but he made graduations to spare? Dude, I talked about that earlier, how I don't think that defense can save Kanye anymore. I don't think it's possible at this point, man. I don't think it matters that he made, like, there's a limit on the power it had. And arguably it was beyond used up last time, but people were coping. And people are like, guys, he obviously isn't mentally well. You can't judge him because of this. And like, the thing is, I do agree that he obviously is not mentally well.
It's all clear.
However, that's still an absurd thing to say. Like, why? Especially, I actually don't know if this one was true. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look it up. Let me look it up before I say anything. Because I'm pretty sure this one happened, but I gotta make sure. Never mind. It wasn't true. Yeah, whatever. I would have believed it anyways. But look at me. I didn't spread misinformation on the internet. Fucking awesome. Yeah, I can take 1 second to fact check myself before I say something. All right, so then maybe Kanye is good. No, I'm kidding.
We found sound. Wow.
What did you think? I saw an edit of one of his tweets. And the thing is, with what he's been saying, by the way, this is one of the relics nurses talking about. What they're saying here doesn't matter because it's literally the same dialogue they say every single time we find a relic, except they change out the word of the gizmo. Or they're like, wow, this one looks really square. What do you think it is? And then Gallica goes, oh my God, it's a relic. And then we move on from that. No, so I saw an edit of one of his tweets. And I totally believed it would have been real because my man was just absolutely tweeting anything that came to mind. And I totally believed that his autocorrect would have changed it. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, damn. Who am I on? This is not who I meant to be upon at this very moment in time. That's not good. Whatever. These guys are all going to be weak to light magic. Just look at them.
We can do this.
Are you also weak to, like, just getting punched in the face? No, you aren't. Are you sure? What if you were weak to it? What if you changed your mind? Okay, so you didn't change your mind. Fair enough. Then in that case, we're just gonna use Hama twice and win. But I saw a tweet that was edited where he said, fuck Little Big Planet. And I totally believed it because, like, I don't know, man. He said, fuck Fat Wing. He clearly wasn't thinking through whatever he was saying, so I would have believed it. Increases the critical hit rate for one ally. Maybe.
We'll team up.
But yeah, I just saw it on TikTok randomly. It was in because it was in with a stream of other tweets that were real. So I totally believed he would have said it. I would believe it too. Yeah, he was just kind of saying whatever, huh?
Hold on.
No synthesis available for use. Well, that's just tragic. What do you got? Rider of the Blade deals heavy physical light damage. Deals heavy physical light damage. Increase all allies attack. Increase all allies attack. Repel one enemy's. Negate one enemy's repel physical. Honestly, I want to just see what Rider of the Blade looks like.
Let's do this.
Pokemon when you use their Z move. Saying fuck Little Big Planet is too far. That's what I was saying. That's why I had to go double check. Because if he said that, there's some things you just don't say. All right? Sony's already basically been saying fuck Little Big Planet for so long.
I owe you.
I can't go on if, like, they would actually, you know, have that happen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna melee, and then, because it's only 14 damage, yes, but it does essentially work as a pass. And then what I'm looking for is like a magic item that would may inflict charm, may inflict hex, paralysis, poison, removes all buff effects on all enemies is kind of what I'm looking for. All right, we'll just use this. get amnestied, by the way. Pass this over. Well, guys, I'm gonna go. It's late. See y'all have fun. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going because I'm feeling atrocious. Oh, he resists fire. Fuck. I mean, that just proves it, right? I mean, might as well Dark Sword here. So you want to play with my magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Do you dare to do this? Because I'm coming at you with a Dark Sword. Okay, fuck you. Get some tea. I think I have some. I'll probably make it after this. But I'm just gonna like lie down after this, I think. Which sucks. I was looking forward to playing some Marvel Rivals ranked off stream. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I might. I don't know. It's not. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go for that. Hit this. Well, Patsing's gonna use the entire mini, like, crystal anyways, so you might as well get some damage in while you can. Like here, you might as well use this one. But you know, thanks for stopping by. Then I'll heavy rush. Oh, fuck, man.
The general's command may turn the commander.
I'm going to give you an increased critical rate.
I'm obliged.
Critical hate rose. Love to see it. Takes aim and then uses charge. Call me absolutely psychotic. Hulkenberg wins these.
The next one's yours.
Double pass.
You first.
Takes the whole thing. Okay, I should have passed attack. Heavy rush does big damage.
The general's command may turn the tides of war.
Okay, so we do this.
Let's stay calm.
I don't want to talk about it, man. I just don't want to. Like, I'm going through my feelings right now. All right, there's a lot going on, a lot that not everyone's gonna get. It's just I don't understand why Heisman would miss there and waste all of our remaining turn icons. I don't understand it personally. I just don't think that I would do that if I was in his position. I just feel like the path of virtue is not the only way, brother. Heisman missing his attack is absolutely the worst way because now my entire turn is fucked. It's so giga fucked. Well, that's variance, baby. Someone's dying. Okay. Oh.
Only one left.
I just don't understand this. Why he would choose to miss out of nowhere. I don't get it either.
Much thanks.
I thought we were like on a team, Heisman. I thought you and I could like be friends or something.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
I don't think he thinks himself equal to anybody's agility, man. He's a fucking giant. Look at him. All right, pass this. Which means you get to actually attack. Let's just take a little bit of magic. You could use some. Why not? And then a heavy rush. It's okay. It's okay. Watch. Heisman's about to redeem himself by picking up this kill. Get him, Heisman. That's my goat right there. It's still any other fucking fights I need to know about, man? Are there any other Squidwards I need to know about here?
It's okay. We can do this.
They're weak to light? Yeah. Welcome to the party, man. It's fine. It's fine. Our only one who's very weak on man is Hulkenberg right now.
The power of light. Let's wrap this up.
All right, now I think that we're good to just like do this. Yeah. Because now we just kill. Okay. Maybe we just kill? Yeah, we just kill. We're fine. We're fine. They only resisted the pierce damage, not the slashing damage. Which, of course, are very different damage types. And if you thought they were the same, honestly, I'd hate to be you. I fucking pity the fool. Let me just dodge out of that way. All right, he's done. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that. I've been practicing my juggling, all right? That's not true. I can't juggle at all. But in game, we got Hama.
Let's see. Maybe not.
Weak to light and then strong against everything else. I guess we just do the light spam then until we have nothing but the little crystals anyways. So here, like I should keep using this one, but she needs her mana. So I'm just gonna do this instead. Recovered from stun. Honestly, just doesn't even bother me at all. is the fucked up part. And then now that we're back, instead of just still using Hobo, we just kill. Check that shit out. Okay, buddy. Listen here, fine. I'll use Homo one more time. And now he's dead for real. Yeah, we do have to get our archetypes levels up. I mean, we're pretty low. We're pretty down in the dumps right now. We're pretty down in the trubbishes right now. Mudo deals weak magic damage to one enemy. Sorry, dark magic damage to one enemy. Not going to be very useful for where we're at, considering everything in this place resists dark damage. I'm honestly just done with fighting them.
Looks like they found us.
The reason? They don't do anything for me.
Stay vigilant.
Oh,
These
shit.
ones aren't messing around.
Don't worry, he won't see me.
Good. I think we lost them.
Just gonna run right by that guy. I know I could kill him, but what's the point, man? All right, give him a chance. What the fuck? Why is everything locked here? What's gonna happen when I take this item at the end? Surely not everything's gonna open. Dear Lord. How could I see it coming? Yeah, what can I... Oh, damn. What can I say? I'm one of the most media literate gamers of all time.
Come on.
Dodge that one. All right, easy enough. There's one enemy left. Why? Poor guy didn't get the memo. That sucks for him, dude. He was probably so excited to be part of the team. Plus, now we get the connections to everywhere else. So... should be most of the chests located. I think we'll probably get to the boss, and then I will safe quit for stream today. Probably. Because I'm going to be live tomorrow, assuming I'm feeling up to it. I mean, I did take off work Friday, and I think that I'm just kind of feeling some of the residuals from it. You might say, why weren't you feeling the residuals from it yesterday? Sounds to me like you're lying. First of all, I'm really happy you take everything I'd say in the worst possible tone of anything you could. But the real reason yesterday I felt fine was because I was streaming with Derp and everyone, and it made it so easy to stream because I didn't have to do all the talking.
We found something.
So the energy levels did not need to be that high. Spider Lily Katana increases dark attack strength. Also looks insanely strong compared to the Beast Fang one that I'm running. Oh, sorry, the Sleepy-Eyed one. Normal attacks inflict sleep. They might, but I don't need that anymore. Also, look how sick it looks. It actually doesn't really look that different at all. It's insanely standard. They didn't even like make it weaved out of their mind. Come on, man. That's the one thing you need to do with katanas, all right? That's why anime fans love them. That and sword. Ew, sword Japan. Oh! I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna get killed instantly. I'm gonna die. If he heat rises into hitting everybody, it's fucked. Oh, it's even worse. Wait. Why did he resist it? Yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I messed this one up. How do I run? There it is.
There's no way out of this.
Fuck me.
The shame.
I mean...
Everyone, run!
After Heisman died, everyone was like, damn, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Okay. Where are my items that I'm looking for? I'm looking for... I bought like 15 of them. Yes, this one. There we go. Now we're fine. Turns out 15 wasn't that many, seeing as it took 4 to full heal everybody. Look, the HP pools used to be smaller. I'm getting tired of the number of Guptoros around here. So tired of them, in fact, that what I'm about to do, some may say, is premature. You are now going to be using this. Why? Because now we have another person who does pierce damage. Yes, he's weak to slash. He won't get slashed. It's fine. This should be all I need. I can have you inherit, instead of plunder magic, you could have like halves damage taken when ambush, strike dodge, nice proclamations, first aid, steal. I'm looking for specifically an attack. Yeah, like this one. Deals medium pierce damage to somebody. I think that this is fine so that he has a pierce option. And then for me, I would love to have a pierce option for fighting these. I don't know if I do. Slash, strike, fire, ice, electric. Yeah, because I've always kind of used him differently. I mean, I could put on gold attack, but honestly, I don't care enough. So now...
Let's push through!
Good shit. Why it's so stressful and for what? Okay, we're good. Huge damage. You back up, and then we will just shoot you with poison shot. Huge damage on him. Try and steal this. Why? We have a free turn. Might as well. Couldn't steal. Okay. You hop back so that we can just use poison shot. Poison shot, big damage. Now, while you're up front, heavy rush. Huge damage. Now, while you're in the back, Heisme, you're not going to believe this. Poison shot. Stroll, when it gets to your turn, I'm going to do a play you've never seen before. That's right, buddy. I'm talking poison shot back row. And then, now that we're back here, heavy rush. See? I told you all I have to do is adapt my play style, and it's easy. That's an unscathed triumph against a big guy who's been giving me a lot of issues, okay? Allocate your points. I will not be doing that.
We made short work of that.
It's not who I am, okay? I believe that this is to give us back the way to the entrance where we started out. Yes. I mean, if I actually leave, that would be the end of the dungeon for now, I think. I mean, I'm not 100% on that, but...
Sounds crazy.
We got these... Hold. Hold. The Dark Souls gamer has logged on. What can I say? Oh, this place has a lot to explore. Fuck. I'm gonna just walk back. Am I able to... Yeah, okay. We're just able to walk out, but it's not gonna, like, end anything yet, I think. Yes. So then we can just save while we're here. I believe.
What now?
Yeah, we can. Cool. Yeah, no, my head's throbbing and my throat hurts really bad. So I am going to wrap up stream there. Sorry it's an abrupt ending. I kind of did want to play more because we don't normally get as much time to play and delve into the Metaphor ReFantazioing side of things. So I was really trying to play a bit longer and get some more game in. I know I went on a lot of rants and tangents to have that be the case, but shh, don't worry about that. I'm going to try and rest up, make sure I'm feeling healthy for tomorrow, where I can stream yet again. I was going to say it could be an earlier and longer stream because it's President's Day, but if I'm feeling sick, probably not. Also, well, we don't have to get into politics. Come on, I'll leave that to your next family gathering where your family can slowly hate each other. But I am going to be ending stream then. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I had a great time streaming, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow, worst case Tuesday. And it's not going to just be for rivals, by the way, this week. I am going to be going back to playing more yapping games so I can keep yapping like I normally do. I know there's been some missing of that. I'm going to go back to, definitely going to go back to Isaac this week. Might do Risk of Rain, might do Bazaar. Nothing else is set in stone. Might do Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I mean, it is peak. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for coming out. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow, worst case Tuesday. See you. So awkward that